Buenas. Buenas. A ver. Me coloco bien la silla, que con esta calor me muevo mucho. A ver. Así. Ay. Pues nada, vamos a comenzar. A ver. Esto mejor sí. Esto. Así. Y listo. A ver. Pueblecito muy bonito. Teníamos la misión de la expansión Hearts of Stone. Las primeras víctimas del mal. Reúnete con el señor Espejo a medianoche en la encrucijada bajo los sauces. Vale. Perfecto. A medianoche. A meditar. Y medianoche. Espérate, que todavía es pronto. Que también. Ahora. Tara. ¿Cinemática o qué hace?
I knew you'd come.
You a soothsayer?
It matters little who I am. Your escape, I made it possible. Previously, Yennefer, you found her thanks to me, so you feel you owe me.
Memento you gave me. Pretty effective reminder.
That is its purpose. Incidentally, I find it quite funny how even the most rotten scoundrels have this inner compunction to repay debts of gratitude.
¿Canallas yo? ¿Cómo que
Humans,
canalla?
elves, dwarves, all races. You really must explain that to me one day. As for the here and now, tell me, how'd you manage with your theories?
Tú no me ayudaste, la tormenta sí. Confiaba en un tipo de ayuda más convencional.
You appeared out of nowhere, disappeared just as mysteriously, summoned a storm. Let me guess. You're a mage.
Oh, please, no. I cannot stand spells. Childish hocus pocus. It's just not interesting. What I find fascinating are true tales, true human lives. Like the one I shall tell you now. It's about a man, worse than most. A vulgar, despicable man with a heart of stone. A man who refuses to pay his debts.
Really think this'll interest me? Any reason why?
He's wronged you as well. His name is Olgierd von Everik.
Ese ya sé quién es. Es el con... Bueno, no sé si quedó grabado, pero en una de las misiones que hicimos nos dijo de ir a las cloacas de Oxenford porque pasaba algo y tal. Es ese tío. Vamos, creo que es ese.
What did he do to you?
Before I reveal this, I'd like to make one thing very clear. Olgierd von Everik did willfully and maliciously conspire to cause you to kill a man who might have been cured. Had I not intervened, you would have lost your head for this. Do you know why he did it? Because he's a degenerate monster in human flesh who feeds on the pain and suffering of others.
Well,
Hostia.
you clearly don't like him. What did he do to you?
He and I made a pact. A pact under which I called on my many talents and associates to give him
Haciendo
what he
uso de mis
desired.
numerosos talentos y amistades.
And now the time's come to pay.
Ahora ha llegado el momento de pagarme, más
He
él
shirks his obligation.
elude sus obligaciones.
Need me to collect a debt? I'm not some hired muscle.
Muscle is not what this requires. It needs a
Requiere un
soul
alma
intelligent
inteligente e
and clever.
ingeniosa, un
An
individuo que no
individual who
teme
fears no
ningún
dare.
desafío.
someone like you.
Pure flattery,
Te
that.
como mola esa
Of course it
mirada que he
is.
puesto Gerald.
After all, I am a traveling merchant, but make no mistake, I've many interesting wares on offer.
Te
Where's
dices muy
like
misterioso.
Surfeit, abundance for the body and soul. You will lack neither food nor drink. As a witcher, you might desire weapons supreme. I can offer you those you dreamt of. Your body, agile as never before. Your mind, faster than lightning. Romantic prowess to charm all womankind. But above all, I offer
Y una
great,
auténtica aventura.
true adventure. An experience like no other. The fate of only the chosen few.
Sure sounds generous. And all that for my help with one small matter. Won't want anything else from me?
Como
Just
mola.
one.
Honestidad.
Honesty.
Con Gerald. Honestidad. Madre mía. ¿Qué ha hecho por el
What did you do for old Geared? Break him out of a cell too?
In some sense, yes. I remember that day quite well. There was a light drizzle, yet the cold tore right through you. Olgierd appeared at the break of dawn, gaunt as a rail, his shirt moth-eaten, seemed to have naught but the sword at his side. It quite pained me to look at him. He asked for help, and help I gave. Made him a rich man, successful, esteemed. He is who he is today, thanks only to me. And yet afterwards, he turned his back, shunned me, sends me off when I dare ask
Así
for
somos
payment.
los
Even
humanos
sicked his hounds
avariciosos.
on me once. He's thus left me no option but to invoke the terms of our pact. And that is where you come in.
Me gusta un montón cómo presentan al personaje este de la izquierda, del amarillo. Cómo habla, cómo se expresa. Está súper bien, ¿eh? ¿A cuándo asciende la deuda?
How much does he owe you?
Gentlemen,
No habla
don't
de dinero.
discuss coin.
Need to know the details if you want me to get my hands dirty. How much? 1,000,000 crowns? 2,000,000?
I'm no
La
usurer
vida.
to lend coin for
No soy un
interest.
usurero.
No. What Olgierd owes me is far more personal than shiny things that clink. As much as I regret it, I can say no more. I must respect his privacy.
¿Os habéis dado cuenta que la espada... Las espadas que tengo detrás, una es de... Bueno, las dos son de oso. O sea, tienen la empuñadura por la parte de arriba del pomo. Tienen la forma del oso. Y en el otro, que es redonda, un dibujito también del oso. Mira, para que lo veáis. Fijaos
How
en la
much does he
espada,
owe
¿eh?
you?
Gentlemen, don't discuss coin.
Need to know the details
mira.
if you want me to
¿Lo veis?
get my hands dirty.
Que es como un
How
oso.
much? 1,000,000 crowns? 2,000,000?
I'm no usurer to lend coin for
Ya
interest.
verás, ya verás.
No. What Olgierd owes me is far more personal than shiny things that
Mira, mira,
clink.
mira, mira. ¿Ves? Más
As
cerca.
much as I regret it,
Súper bonita. ¿Qué tendré que hacer?
What about you? Call yourself a man of many talents? Can't you take care of this?
therein lies the catch. Our pact states that before I can collect my due, I must yet fulfill 3 wishes
Tres
for
deseos de
whenever.
un...
But I cannot fulfill them myself directly, making use instead of a... how shall I put it? A proxy.
So what you need's a sucker.
What I need is an ally. And something tells me I shall find none better than you.
What do you expect me to do?
To start with, join me in paying Von Everett a visit. Then, well, then we shall improvise. I believe, however, that all will end well. And once it does, we 3
No creo
shall
que
meet
acabe
and
bien.
thank one another for the voyage we shared.
Right. Specifics now. Thought Olgierd had 3 wishes.
Claro.
Requests, whatever.
He does.
Y los
He
tiene.
may ask 3 things of us, yet we won't know what they are until we see him.
Madre mía, eso no me gusta nada.
All seems a little shady. Your help, your pact with Olgierd, his 3 requests.
Think it over. I agree you've no a priori reason to trust me, but as it happens,
Sí, pero no tengo
I was in the
otra...
right place at the right time to help you.
Claro.
And it's also the case that the same man has wronged us both. To my mind, those are reasons to work together.
Es que no tenemos
To
otra.
my
Tenemos
mind,
que
not so
hacerlo
much.
así
Come with me
porque
to see Olgierd.
tenemos que
You
pagar la
shall
deuda.
see he's a vile, dishonorable man who treats the lives of all folk like playthings, as he treated yours when he sent you to find the Frog Prince.
Y claro, eso es verdad. El puto nos mandó matar al sapo, bueno, al monstruo que había debajo de las cloacas, que las mujeres iban abajo para besarle y que se convirtiese en un hombre. La típica fábula, pues nosotros matamos al sapo. Y nos lo encargó él. Así que
Fine, I'll go see Olgierd with you.
nos
but
dio
no
mucha pasta,
promises.
pero...
That is all I ask.
Now remove the damn mark.
Naturally. Just as soon as you complete
Y
your
cuando
task.
termines tu tarea.
Go. You will not regret it. We shall meet there. I have a matter to attend to along the way.
Another debt to collect?
Perhaps.
Madre mía, qué pasada, tío. Me molaron mucho, Madre mía. Encima esta parte con los girasoles es súper bonita, Súper bonita. Vale. Voy a ver a Olgierd. Vale, vamos a hacer un TP. Que tenemos que ir a por el tío ese. Por cierto, ya, como dije en el anterior directo, el lunes, que hicimos directo de Witcher, ya he vendido varias cosas del baúl que tenía guardadas, tanto armaduras como espadas, y ya por lo menos tenemos 13.840 de dinero, o sea que poco a poco, y he vaciado la despensa porque, vamos, estaba llena de mierda, diciéndolo claro y conciso. No sé por qué no me ha sonado el sonido. Como de que me has hecho host, Zack, pero gracias por el host. Bienvenidos. A ver. Vale, tengo el TP aquí. No sé por qué no ha funcionado. A ver, un momentito. A ver. Sí, no sé. No sé por qué, pero no funciona. No se ha escuchado. Sí, están puestas las alertas. A ver. Sí, están puestas las alertas. Pues no sé. Twitch últimamente va de capa caída de rendimiento. Qué bonito, Vale, pues hemos llegado a la finca del tío. He oído que los brujos son gente de fiar, ¿es cierto? No, no mucho. Hola, hola. ¿Qué pasa aquí? Mira. Mira. Ha prendido fuego a la finca. El tío.
Well, look who's here. The Witcher with a stick up his ass. What's new? Got a growth on your platter there. You catch some kind of a fiery pox?
Could say so. Manor's burning, you noticed?
That? All right. You know how it is.
El
Feast
banquete se
drags on with
alarga,
plenty of dancing,
combates, fiestas y
merrymaking,
peleas. Se
rough
nos ha ido
play.
un poco de las manos, la verdad.
We got a bit carried away, truth be told.
Plain to see. Where's Olgierd?
Damned if I know. Must be somewhere hereabouts. No! Please! I beg you! Shut your trap! Let me go! Leave me be! Shut it! I ate with yous! Drank with yous! Fought beside yous!
Lol.
And you'd kill me now? I'm one of yous! You might have been.
Puede que lo haya sido, pero ya no lo eres.
What's he guilty of?
What the fuck's it to you? Not your concern, mate.
Tell you what's gonna happen now. I'll ask again, polite like, and you'll answer.
Qué bien,
just as
se ve.
politely.
Con el fuego y
And
todo.
if I don't?
Then
La
I'll get
armadura.
angry, stop talking, and slaughter you all like swine. So what'll it
Como
be?
cerdos.
Am I gonna hear why you want to take his head, or not?
Aren't you a thorny prick up the arse? Ataman said to kill him!
Got your answer. Happy? Now piss off. We've work to do.
Wait. I know Olgierd wants him dead. Still don't know why, though.
Just what the fuck is it to you anyhow?
Nothing really. Just curious.
Cocksucker violated our
Ha
chivalric
violado
code.
nuestro
Just
código
one
de
penalty for
caballerosidad.
that. Death.
¿Qué ha hecho?
What is this row? Are you not done with it? My ears wither from the screams.
Bueno,
Ah,
no me importa mucho que le
as you
maten, ¿sabes?
return,
Pero
might I assume you've cleared the sewers? Or have you not been there?
You killed my father!
qué buena. Qué buena.
Not I.
Yo no.
You lie! Whoreson!
That man killed him.
Ese hombre lo mató.
Alone. Unbeknownst to me. Out of fury, for your father refused us hospitality. For this willful violation of the chivalry code, he was summarily executed himself. Anything else I might do for you?
Pero mira que le ha atravesado con la
Sí.
espada y se la suda todo, ¿eh? ¿Cojones? Mira. Está encantado, tío. Le encantó. De alguna manera le encantó
Now,
a este tío.
where were we?
Con un pacto. Por cierto, esas espadas son súper grandes, ¿eh?
Really necessary, that whole show?
Ah, show. Come now. A man must display some madness from time to time. Helps him feel alive. Dare say you know what I mean. Judging by the mark on your face.
Es muy parecido a la que tiene él, si os habéis fijado. Así que eres inmortal.
You're immortal?
Depends on your understanding of the term. Indeed, I cannot be killed.
¿Ves?
But it's
Ahí,
not
la
at all
cabeza.
what folk imagine. Not dying does not mean eternally living your life to the full.
So it's a curse?
A curse? No.
Según
wouldn't
como lo
call it
mires.
that. I'll put it this way. You
Pero
must
tu
be
deseo
careful
puede ser
what you wish for,
concedido.
lest your wish be granted. For there are consequences.
Not sure I follow.
You know very little can hurt you. So you take wild risks. Chase extreme sensations. There comes a point you've done it all. It all seems boring and monotonous. The trick's to plough through that moment. Go further. Reach beyond what's known as possible.
You know what this is?
I cannot be certain, but I've my suspicions. That's a dangerous man you've chosen to deal with, Witcher.
Killed the beast in the sewers.
Congratulations are in order then. Your reward. You're also welcome to take what you
Con lo que
wish
desees de
from
la
my
mansión
house.
si queda algo.
If anything left uncharred, that is. Was it a tough fight?
I sliced its gut open, and it turned into a man. You know that would happen?
Of course he did. He'd never have dragged you into this elsewise.
Gone to road deep. Come to cast aspersions.
No. I've come to collect a debt.
You know you first must...
Grant you 3 requests, by proxy. I present to you my champion, Geralt of Rivia.
That true? You know the Toad was a cursed prince?
He didn't just know. He brought about the curse himself. Did he
Hijo de
not
puta.
mention that bit? Well then, allow me to tell it. Quite the gripping story. Olgierd once loved a beautiful maiden named Iris. Yet, her parents chose to offer her hand to the Crown Prince of Ophir.
Príncipe heredero de
Olgierd
Ophir.
grew to hate the poor sot. At first, he wished to kill him. Then decided this would be too simple. So, instead, he condemned the prince to a base life in a toad's bloated corpus. Yet he grew bored of watching him suffer and decided to end it. By your hand.
Remind me, Odin. Who was to fulfill my last 3 requests?
My assistant, Geralt.
Then be gone. I don't wish to look at your face any longer than I must.
Hostia, como mola las expresiones de estos dos. Y cuando ha estado alrededor suyo andando, que le ponían en primera persona la cara, me encanta, tío. Me encanta. Era súper real, ¿eh? Súper realista la expresión.
Where to?
The stables. My men are preparing to depart.
What he said about the prince.
Perhaps the Aphiri Dauphin ate something that disagreed with him. You never know with their cuisine.
Never heard of food that turns men into monsters.
Then perhaps it was something he drank. I cast the curse. Revenge for a deep disappointment. I was another man then. Let rage get the better of me and hollered the words without ever thinking they could possibly come true.
Could have told me the truth about the toad. Having a bit of fun at my expense.
I simply wanted the beast dead. I could not know you would respond to the notice. Pure coincidence. Yeah, I must admit, when you, a witcher, answered the call, I thought it right. It's what you lot are trained to do.
Might have been able to lift the curse.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. Then again, why bother?
He was a human being.
That bloody Aphiri mutt was no human. His kind does not deserve to live.
No, que le tienen manía a su calaña.
This thing between you and Master Mirror.
You already are, I fear. He did something for you. Now you've a debt to repay. Am I right?
Yes.
Well, then you'll not free yourself of him until you've paid it back. But never worry. I shall devise tasks so impossible you will never complete them. Not if you go mad trying. But try your best, and your debt shall be absolved, while I shall live in peace until Master Mirror finds another aide-de-camp.
Guess I gotta pop the question directly. What do I need to do for you?
Let me think.
Como mola,
We're
la
currently
lluvia.
without a roof over our heads. Perhaps we should start with that. Bring me the house of Maximilian Borsodi.
His house?
So surprised. But why? I must live somewhere, mustn't I? What's the meaning of this? Second leave of your senses? You mean to mount a filthy horse? Out of my sight, wretch! Know what Vladimir would do to you if he saw?
Aye. Vladimir.
My brother. There were times he himself stank like foot wrappings 3 days old. But his mount always looked fit for a parade. Oh, none rivaled Vladimir at feasting, carousing. Sadly, he's been celebrating less of late. You must find him, and show him the time of his life. My second request.
Fine, seems easy enough. And the third?
Complete those 2. Then, we shall speak of the third.
Any hints? Where I should go? How I might start?
You must be mad. I've no intention to make things easier for you.
Cabrón.
Once I'm done with those...
I cannot know, as my band has planned some diversions. But let
En
us say
Oxenford.
the Alchemy Inn, in
Vale.
Oxenford.
Fine. See you there.
Vale. Que lo que decía, que la lluvia está súper guay, tío. Cómo se...
The brother shouldn't be too hard. But the house? How am I supposed to bring him a house?
Actually, the opposite. I wouldn't worry about the house. The brother will be the tough bit.
Huh.
Borsodi's house. No idea how I'm supposed to bring him that.
The only Borsodi I know of around here runs an auction house in Oxenford.
Heard of it. My swords almost got auctioned off there once. Auction was held in Novigrad, though it was a while past.
They must have relocated. You just might get an opportunity to ask them why.
Fine, I'll go there. Then what?
How should I know? Perhaps you'll get inspired once you're there.
Tendré que apostar mis
and
espadas otra
take
vez.
plenty of coin. I have a feeling it could come in handy.
Por suerte hemos vendido armas. ¿Dónde está el hermano?
Olgierd's brother. Why do you think he'll be tough?
I'm afraid he's dead.
No
Has
jodas.
been for years.
Never agreed to necromancy.
Necromancy is hardly your only option for reviving a soul. An old-fashioned ritual, a blood summoning.
Ritual
That's what you
ancestral.
need.
That's like choosing between pestilence and the plague.
Ya ves.
Besides, I'd need the blood of the summoned.
Blood, true. Of the summoned, not necessarily. Here.
Where do you get this?
Geralt, aren't you the curious one? Assume it to be Von
Que es la sangre de Von
and get
Everett.
on with
Y
it.
continúa.
Where'll I find this Vladimir?
Geralt, I cannot do everything for you.
Claro,
Use your head.
tú eres el
The Von
representante de él,
Everetts
no
are
puede
well known
intervenir
in these
él.
parts. You must have met
100%.
someone who's heard of the family. The charming redhead, for instance.
La
The
médica.
medic. You know the one.
You wick?
I could hardly abandon my proxy to the whim.
Thought I have to fulfill Olgierd's wishes.
So states the contract. Yet,
Pero nada
nowhere
me
does
prohíbe
it forbid me
proporcionarte
from
algo de
providing
ayuda,
help.
¿ves?
And something tells me you'll...
Vale,
Guess it's high time I got to work.
More
pero...
enthusiasm, Witcher.
Yay, can't wait. Say I need help. Where'll I find you?
I shall find you.
Y desaparece. Que tampoco...
Good
Dice,
luck, Geralt.
tráeme la casa de tal. Ah, pero no dice... Que le tengas que traer la casa relativamente, ¿sabes? O sea, teletransportar la casa aquí, por ejemplo, imagínate. No, cogerle una casa igual que la de ese tío en miniatura. Y ya está. Toma, aquí tienes la casa. Una casa en miniatura. Y ya está. Si cuela, cuela. A ver, ¿dónde tenemos que ir? A Oxford. Ay. Habla con Shani acerca de la cripta familiar de los Von Everett. Vale, perfecto, pues ahora vamos. Ay. Se me ha olvidado coger algo de beber. Un llover. Para allá. Para arriba. Aquí. El boticario. Mujer enferma. Vaya, vaya. Saquear. Receta. Hervir caléndula machacada y beberla caliente 3 veces al día después de cada comida. Evitar las comidas grasientas y no probar alcohol bajo ningún concepto. Y en ninguna de las variedades durante todo el tratamiento. Eso incluye la cerveza. Parece que el nombre es de Shiny, la que buscamos. A ver si está abajo. Si me deja bajar, eso también. ¿Quiere bajar, Gerald? Cállate. Ahí. De paso vamos a robar. Vale. ¿No hay nada más? Pues vaya. A ver. Let's go. Para pa pa pa.
I've tested the slime samples. I believe I'll be able to brew an antidote.
Good. A pox in an army can prove more ravaging than even their fiercest foe. Your service will be recognized.
How? Will I get a toad-shaped medal?
The army's not got any medal like that.
El ejército no tiene medallas así.
Geralt? Are you alright? What's that on your face?
Long story.
We're conducting important business. Yous can catch up later.
Yes. Right. I'll get to work on the antidote. Shouldn't take long.
Tasty number, that medic. Not like a scholar at all.
Los eruditos no tienen por qué ser feos.
So, think learned women are ugly as a rule?
Well, it's lucky they're brains, because they've not got beauty. Is that right, lads?
Oh, aye. Mutts, all of them. Hideous things. Wouldn't touch one with a 10L pull.
Palo de 10 codos.
But this lass is different. Exceptional.
You're a lucky bastard.
Es un hijo de puta con suerte
We've
brujo.
seen her making eyes at you. Not like she looks at us. Isn't that right? Admit it. You fancy it too, eh?
Yo ya estoy comprometido.
Sorry, none of your business.
Come on. She's quite fetching, and you're, well,
Bueno,
none too
no eres
handsome,
demasiado
but a
guapo, pero
witch.
es un brujo.
She's like your type. Come now.
Venga,
Fess up,
desembucha, ¿te
you
gusta o
fancy-
no? Como los niños pequeños, vale, venga.
It'd take a blind man to shrug and turn away.
Too true. Meantime, you witches have got especially sharp senses.
Here's the medicine. It's a strong solution, so careful with the dosage. Each patient gets exactly 2 drops after meals, 3 times a day. At the most, in 3-4 days, the infection should recede.
I thank you. In Redania's glorious name.
No debería quedar una armada
Serving the
de
Redanian cause
Redania,
now.
pero es una
I
expansión.
serve individuals. I treat them. That they're Redanians is coincidental. I'd help Nilfgaardians as well were I in a position to. Kedwenis, Edirnian, elves, dwarves, halflings, the same. Come on, Geralt. You know me.
Chip.
Aside from the incident in the sewers, we last saw each other. Must have been in Vizima.
Yes. Yes. When it was ravaged by the Catriona.
Feels like a century ago. Where have you been? What have you been doing since?
Well, I left Vizima and returned to Oxenfoot. Proceeded to finish my doctorate and then opened a practice. Shortly thereafter, war broke out, and I was press-ganged into the Redanian Medical Corps.
So what now? Radovid's dead.
Efectivamente.
But the war's not over yet. The chaos continues. I'm still very much needed.
Sí, bueno, a ver, quedan todavía
Well,
caballeros.
I can't complain. At least I live at home now, and I treat the ill, as is my calling. Though I must always be ready, for at any time the Redanians might knock with some painfully urgent assignment.
Shani, I need your help.
I'd guess this wasn't a social call. All right. Tell me what you need. Is it at all related to that mark on your face? Ah, and you must tell me what happened in the sewers.
Where do I start? All right. Monster in the sewers turned out to be a giant toad, and this toad was actually a prince, an Ophiri one at that.
And I'm a Kaviri Duchess.
Y yo soy una duquesa Kaviri.
It's the truth, uncolored, I swear. When I killed the toad, some Ophiri soldiers led by a mage showed up, captured me. Man named Gontaro Dim freed me.
Who's this?
Tampoco le conoce, entonces. Alguien muy poderoso.
Could be a mage, a demon, or a djinn.
Sí, un Djinn
You
también.
don't know?
He's very powerful.
Es muy
That's
poderoso.
all I need to know.
Porque ha dicho que el hechicero no es. Así
Now he
que
expects me to fulfill some nobleman's wishes in return. First one's to summon the ghost of his brother, then show him the time of his life.
Amuse a ghost? How do you intend to do that?
Not my chief concern at the moment. Gotta find his grave and summon him first, then we'll see.
But that's necromancy. It's extraordinarily risky and involves higher magic.
Odim told me how to do it. No sorcerers or necromancy involved. Gave me this concoction that summons ghosts. I'll need a sensor too.
No, that can be arranged. They keep one in the storehouse at the academy. I can fetch it for you.
Vale.
Thanks.
Perfecto.
Don't mention it. But I still don't like this.
Ya. A mí tampoco. ¿Qué quieres
Neither
que
do
diga?
I, but I don't really have any options. Gotta summon that ghost.
I understand. Whose ghost is it?
Olgierd von Everek's brother.
Von Everek? In my third year at Oxenfoot, we had to choose an elective. My options were Pearls of Wisdom from the Hierarchs, or
Dinastías
famous
redañas
Redanian
famosas.
dynasties. I chose the latter. Here it is.
Y lo conoce.
Von Igrid, von Estiken, von Everek.
Yep.
It says Olgierd had a brother named Vladimir.
Ese es.
He lies in the family crypt near their manor.
Cerca de su mansión.
Thanks. Knew I could count on you. I'm off.
The crypt's described as quite a work of art. I'd love to see it. Why don't I bring the sensor? We can meet at the entrance.
Vale. Vamos para allá entonces. No habrá nada interesante, ¿no? Por aquí, para lootear. No, no hay nada. Libros, más libros. Pues nada. Hostia, al canto y nos vamos. Mapa. TP otra vez, tenemos que ir, ¿no? Sí. Vale. Estaba aquí, me parece. El punto de encuentro. Punto de encuentro. Punto de encuentro. Tararara. Aquí. Vale. A ver. Finca de los Garin. Vale, aquí es donde se ha prendido fuego la mansión. En principio está aquí. Sí, por lo que parece sí. ¿Por qué me marca...? Ah, vale. Vale, no ha dicho nada. Hola. TP. ¿Esto de qué es? Ah, me parece que había una... Sí. Estuve explorando esto y había un cubil de monstruo aquí. De unas arpías. ¿Dónde vas, Ardenilla? O sea, aquí no puedes meterte. Tira para allá, venga. Vamos para allá. Finca de los Bomberek. ¿Por qué está haciendo un aro?
Never seen this side of you.
What side is that?
How do I put this? Your romantic side? Used to seeing you surrounded by bandages and medicine vials, often covered in blood.
Well, that's because you usually come round while I'm at work. Off duty now. Waiting for you, weaving a garland for the wedding.
¿Cómo? ¿Una boda? ¿Quién se casa?
A wedding? Whose?
A dear friend's. From the academy. Speaking of which... Would you go with me?
¿El anuncio era tuyo?
Wait. That was your notice?
What notice?
The one posted by the 7 cats. Need a bow to accompany me to
Este
a
es
friend's
verdad.
wedding. If any intelligent, amusing, handsome, none
Sí,
too
sí,
old
sí,
nor
esto lo
none
vimos
too
en un
young
directo.
man owning at least one decent-looking frock.
No, that's not mine.
Ya.
So, will you
Claro,
go with me
claro.
or not?
Sí, sí, vamos.
Sure, why not?
Wonderful. So, it's a date.
Remember to bring the sensor?
Of course. Some soldiers nearly caught me slipping it into my satchel. Wasn't sure what you needed it for, so I also took a mix of amber, aniseed, and juniper. All rather smoky when lit.
Thanks. Might come in handy.
Vale.
Shall we?
Yes. Let's go.
The tome was spot on. This is impressive.
Sí, la verdad es que sí.
Too bad it's falling apart.
A una dinastía tan famosa.
No coin to splurge on such luxuries. Ooh, that looks just a little too creepy for me.
Pues has estado una cloaca,
Wait here.
I like that idea.
Me gusta esa idea.
If there's any trouble, just yell.
Hombre, no me imagino a el Gerald gritando gritando pidiendo ayuda. Pero vamos, para ser una dinastía famosa de Redania, no debería... No sé cómo coño el buen Everett que se quedó sin nada.
This is no crypt. It's a full-blown mausoleum.
Sí, la verdad es que sí. Bastante grande. A veces suele haber dinero aquí. Oh, una espada. De los Ophir. Coronas. Ya no lo van a necesitar. No hace falta que se lo queden ellos. Cerrado. Vale. Hostia, pero qué guapo, Muévete, Gerald. ¿Estás dormido? Cabrón, no te escapes. Eres mío. Ah, qué puto. Hostiazo. Crítico de 1600. Jeje. Buena. Buena.
Last of the surprises. Sure hope so. Should look around.
Sep. Muchas cosas rojas interesantes.
Votive fire.
Fuego
Lit on of
votivo.
the dead. Old custom.
Vale. Inscripciones.
Honoratina.
Adorada esposa de Kentasis.
Died in 1257.
Vale. Esta no es. ¿Esta quién es?
Alexei, age 19. Beloved son and brother.
Vale. Aquí hay algo. Que ahora vamos para allá. A ver este. Será mejor que no toque eso.
Vladimir von
Este es.
son of Bohumil and
Cristina.
Christina. There you are. Now for the ritual. Gotta spread the incense throughout the crypt, every room.
Joder, en cada sala, en serio. Vale. Vamos a ver. Por aquí ¿qué hay? ¡Epa! ¿Esto qué es? ¿Alguien que intentó robar o qué? Llave de la cripta. Pues debe ser, ¿no? Musgo. Mira, aquí hay más musgo. A ver. ¡Epa! Una silla de montar. Vale. A ver, aquí. Muchas telarañas. Glifo menor. Polvo de perla negra. Pantalones de cuero endurecido de liria. No me suena haberlo visto nunca. ¿Qué más? Uy, va. Dios, qué asco dan. No. Qué asco dan, Dios. Ah. Fuck. Qué asco que deis. Cabrones. Opa. ¿Qué haces? ¡Pero saca la espada! ¡Saca la espada! ¡Que nos matan! Míralo, el imbécil. Los buenos combos de la puta araña. ¿Ya? Vale. Madre mía. Puto asco que dan estas. Las runas me van perfecto para mejorar después las armas. A ver. Marca por aquí. Sí que puedo, sí. Otra cripta. Ah, lo que no pudimos pasar. Vale, vale. Anillo de rubíes. Perfecto. Madre mía. Eso que tenía mierda este. 6 coronas, 9 coronas. Vale. Y un anillo más. ¿Esto qué es? Vale. A ver, tenemos que... ¿dónde estás? Tenemos que utilizar el... Esto. Objeto necesario para cumplir la misión. ¿Dónde se vence en el incienso? Ah, ya la llevo puesta. Vale. Para. Geralt. Vale. Y...
Life and death. Fire and blood.
Yo esparzo, pero... Uy, qué susto, coño. Muchas gracias por el follow, Michael. No sabía que estabas por aquí. Bienvenido. Ah, pues bienvenido, tío. ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo estás, tío? Estoy esparciendo, pero esto no hace nada, A ver. Esparce por aquí, a ver. Esparce. Geralt. No sé, no sabía que estaba haciendo directo ahora, vaca. Vamos, no me ha salido la alerta. Este es el juego de The Witcher 3. Estamos jugando a una de las expansiones de él. Que hace poco acabamos la misión principal. La historia principal del juego. Ah, vale. Es que no sé por qué, pero no me funciona bien el Twitch. No sé por qué, pero no me funciona bien. Voy a cambiar ahora el chat, a ver. Pues eso. Es un juego de aventura con rol. Que vas descubriendo según vayas jugando. Tienes varias zonas. En principio empezamos por Belén. Luego tienes Novigrado. Las islas de Scali, que son las partes de los vikingos. Las islas de los vikingos, que mola un huevo. Huerto Blanco, el castillo de los brujos que están aquí. Bueno, y esto es una expansión de aquí. Pero vamos, que es lo típico de que eres un mundo abierto, exactamente. Cada zona tiene nivel un poco más alto. Y tienes como misiones secundarias, misiones principales y después las misiones de cacería, de contratos de brujo. Que vas obteniendo esos contratos y esas misiones por los paneles de los pueblos. Pero vamos, que eres un cazarrecompensas. Ayudas a los aldeanos a matar a los monstruos. No eres ni humano ni un monstruo. Hicieron un experimento con Geralt y con varios de los brujos desde pequeños y pues tiene ciertas ventajas. Como ves ahora, tengo una especie de visión que puedes descubrir ciertas zonas que están escondidas o incluso ciertas cosas como antes. No sé si has estado que me salían cosas rojas según la misión. Detectar monstruos a la distancia, sonidos, etcétera. Está como dotado, como si estuviese dotado de habilidades. Tengo señales para utilizar. Wing, escudo, Igni, fuego, Axia, adormecer. Bueno, adormecer. Arth es como una... Bueno, ya lo pone ahí. Descarga telequinética. Tienes varias habilidades. Haces aceites, bombas. Según qué bombas o qué aceites utilices es mejor para matar a un monstruo o no. Es muy completo este juego. Vale, este lado ya está. Y en principio ya te digo, estamos intentando revivir a... Bueno, revivir. Exactamente, Geralt. Estamos intentando retornar un alma como fantasma. Pero vamos, te lo recomiendo sin duda. Este juego es una pasada. Le he metido... Bueno, llevamos 100 horas jugadas. Me he hecho unas misiones secundarias, me he hecho las misiones principales. Me faltan las expansiones ahora. Y bueno, como tal RPG o rol o como lo quieras llamar, tienes tus puntos de combate, de señales, de alquimia. Te lo puedes jugar como quieras. Si eres más de espadas, de atacar más rápido en vez de ataques contundentes, o hacer combinaciones entre señales y ataques contundentes, te puedes hacer una especie de tier que solo sea para ese tipo, o más general. O yo que sé, dices, mira, me gusta más utilizar la alquimia para crear pociones, drogarme mucho y todas esas cosas. Pues mira, tienes aquí ciertas habilidades que según vas alcanzando nivel puedes desbloquear. Hay uno, por ejemplo, que estas hojas envenenadas. Esta es la de tolerancia superior, por si te dopas mucho con las pociones, pues le da más beneficios. Te comprendo. Bueno, abajo en los paneles tienes la información de mi PC por si quieres echar un vistazo. Yo, aparte de la tarjeta gráfica y la fuente de alimentación, lo demás es una mierda. Y lo muevo a 60 FPS constantes, excepto cuando te entres en ciudad, que te baja un poco a 45, 35 como mucho. Pero lo tengo todo en alto, o sea que...
You have summoned me, stranger. Why?
Name's Geralt. Came to wake the ghost of Vladimir von Everett.
Who you are, and why you've come matter little.
Ahora te digo más,
But
Mike.
you'll not leave this place alive.
Are you Vlad's ghost?
Who asks after my grandfather?
Bueno, hemos despertado... Madre
It
mía.
matters not, Honoratina. What I wonder is how this
Hemos
mortal
despertado todos.
obtained the family's blood. For von Everic's rise only for von Everick blood.
True. Yet to my knowledge, only one of our line yet lives. Olgierd.
Then we converse with the man who spilled the blood of your grandson, Kestitis.
Mean none of you are Vladimir? It's Olgierd, his brother, who sent me.
You will meet Vlad soon enough. Yet Olgierd, you will never see again.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Hostia, mira cómo mola esto, loco. Win. O sea, que ninguno es el hermano, del tío. Ah, pero son débiles, Nivel 33, pero son débiles. Además, estoy súper petado. Estoy súper OP. Con la armadura mejorada de brujo, las espadas. Sois unos pussies. Sois unos pussies.
My. Ornery whoresons those von Evericks, eh?
Ese sí que es, ¿no?
The rogue you seek.
Ese sí es.
Vladimir von Everick, brother to Olgierd.
Mira, se parece y todo.
Forgot I cannot even scratch my stones.
Though in point of fact, they've not itched much since I died.
Didn't want to fight your family. They started it.
I'm dead, not blind. I preferred to see how you'd handle those snobby pricks.
And grandmum too.
Besides, what harm could you do them? They're dead as it is.
Sí. Este está muy bien hecho, el fantasma, Qué guay. Pues lo que te digo que...
Now tell me how you came into Olgierd's blood. If you hurt him, I fear I shall have to kill you.
¿Qué va?
Got it from a mutual acquaintance of mine and Olgierd's. I'm here on a business.
I'm a swiving corpse, with no interest in important matters, yours or any other buggers. The sole thing I miss is feasting, corporal diversion, so to speak. But alas...
te voy a decir ahora que me dejan hablar. No sé qué PC tendrás, pero ya te digo, si lo configuras bien, te puede ir perfectamente, Y no sé qué va a decir más porque se me olvidan las cosas. Pero bueno, te he dejado ahí también la información de mi Twitter, Discord, del canal, de Steam, de Battle.net. Así que eres más que bienvenido, que aquí nosotros jugamos de todo un poco, tanto de Witcher como Overwatch, Rainbow Six, el GTA y de todo. Vale. Pues nada, tío, gracias por pasarte. A ver si nos volvemos a ver. Vale. Perfecto, entonces. Esa página va de puta madre para saber si te va. Eso sí es verdad. Bueno, poco a poco. Yo tardo un huevo en poder jugar a este juego, o sea que imagínate. Poco a poco. Nada, no te entretengo. Muchas gracias por pasarte, tío. A ver si nos volvemos a ver. A ver.
Get a lot of visitors?
At times, not often. For when someone does drop by, the whole band comes out to play.
Fun-loving family.
True. We're famed for our love of revelry and rumbles. We von Evericks have brawled and raided for generations. It's tradition. Naturally, with raids comes loot, so we always had the means to celebrate right lavishly. Towards the end of my life was when things went sour. But no point poking at old wounds. Just days before I died, my brother claimed he'd found a way to dig us out, restore our state.
Your brother sent me.
How is the old rogue? What I wouldn't give to ride by his side again.
No chance of that happening. Could experience something else, though. Something a corpse should find interesting.
Interesting? Out with it. What do you have in mind?
¿Cómo moriste? Eso
Don't
es el
mean
que
to
tengo
pry,
curiosidad.
but just a little curious how you
A lo
died.
mejor lo mató el hermano.
Ah! No need to be shy. Folk love such stories. I'd love this one too, were it not to end with my death.
So how'd it happen?
On raids, it was our custom to storm the alderman's hut and then order the local clods to bring us kegs of spirit. And provide willing wenches to squeeze and churn about.
Then, sadly,
An ambush. Outmanned 5 to 1. We were overwhelmed. They killed me. Crushed my skull like an eggshell between an upturned oak table and the stone
Vamos, eran
floor.
solo unos rufianes. Y eso que tenían una dinastía noble. Pero vamos.
Listen, Olgierd gave me a job. Odd as it may sound, I need to show you the time of your life.
is that so?
Now
Yes.
that, sir, is a brother.
I've been dead for years.
Yet he still looks after me, after my spirits. How much time do we have?
Think one night should do the trick?
Splendid.
Venga.
Wait just a moment while I hoist my saber and...
Podrás
What
cogerlo.
the blistering devils!
Claro. Tienes que ser más fuerte
You're
para
a ghost.
conseguir
Can't grab things.
coger cosas.
I keep forgetting. But how am I to revel and rock and fuck? Can't lift a tankard to my lips. Can't wield a saber. Can't squeeze a wench as we dance a jig.
Guess you'll have to do without. Let's go.
I'll go nowhere.
Cabezota el tío.
You're to see I enjoy myself, correct? Well, then think of a way to make it possible.
How?
Revive my flesh.
No.
No can do. Besides, body's probably decomposed.
Then bloody come up with another way. I'll not go anywhere in this
Toca
state.
huevos, el puto hermano.
Come on, we're wasting time.
I'm not to waste time.
You this big a pain in the ass when you were alive, too?
Do not anger me, boy. If I've but one night, I want to revel properly, not watch others enjoy themselves.
So what do you propose?
I've an idea.
Oh no, not gonna happen.
Oh, yes.
No me jodas que me va a
Yes,
coser.
it is.
¡No! ¡Qué cabrón! ¡Qué cabrón!
Geralt, wake up. Open your eyes. Where are the smelling salts?
Mira cómo no para de vibrar el medallón. No me jodas que te vas a...
A small price to pay to lie on a lap so lovely, and so near the wonders concealed a bit higher.
No me jodas que te vas a acostar con Shiny.
Have you gone mad?
Yes, as soon as I laid eyes on you, promise to stay and stroke my chin, and I shall spend the rest of eternity in a hound's body, trotting along by your well-turned calves.
Geralt, what's happened to you?
Geralt, I'm Vladimir.
What?
Blast. Fine, give me a moment. Yeah, definitely don't like being possessed.
You'd not have fainted had you not resisted so fiercely.
Geralt, care to explain what's going on here?
Madre mía.
Sorry about that, Shani. That wasn't me.
So who was it?
Me?
Shut up.
I didn't say anything.
Claro, ya no lo puedo
Sorry,
ver.
wasn't talking to you.
Who to then?
Well, to him, to Vladimir.
Geralt, there's no one else here.
Seems your lovely maiden friend can neither see nor hear me. There's potential in that.
Need to set a few ground rules.
And I needn't do a thing save have the time.
You're testing my patience.
As you are mine. Can you please explain what's going on here?
Oh, fiery. Temperament matches the drapes.
Listen, I'm supposed to show Vladimir von Everec the time of his life. Turned out, he's a ghost. So, willing or not, I gotta lend him my body.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you're possessed?
Not at the moment. Just now he's standing next to me, coyly grinning at you. But off and on, he'll enter my body. So anything I say or do will actually be him. His...
What if I want to talk to you, not him?
Well, she should approach me and ask me to jump out for a bit.
Just come up and ask him to leave for a while.
I see.
Splendid.
Splendid. Nice.
Right then, Sugar Plum. What say you we leave this dank crypt? There's a charming grove nearby where kisses taste sweeter than anywhere else in the world.
I take it you're Vladimir now. Doesn't seem like I'll have trouble telling you apart from Geralt.
My sentiments exactly. Between you and me, this Witcher fellow is
Puedo elegir incluso cuando...
Only sometimes.
Ha!
Lol.
Seems we're kindred spirits. So, off to the nearest hedgerow?
I'm afraid I have to turn you down, dear ghost.
A shame. In that case, point me to the nearest brothel.
I've got a better idea. Just before Geralt entered the crypt to summon you, I invited him to my friend's wedding.
Oh,
good
hostia puta.
Heavens. That's damn good luck.
Madre mía.
No better dancer in all Redania than Vladimir von Everec. My ginger
Ven,
muffin.
ven conmigo, ballito pelirrojo. Disfruta de mejor noche de tu vida.
I must stop by my home first and change. So, we'll meet at the temple.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that.
Why not?
I'm not fond of temples, see? When alive, I'd only set foot in one to loot it.
Estando muerto he descubierto que los desprecio más.
Could we not meet after the ceremony, go straight to the feast?
All right. Seems we've no other option.
Splendid. Then I shall see you at the wedding manor.
I must say, Witcher, a man could lose his head for a lass like that. And that comes from none other than Vladimir von Everec, famed for his taste in women. So tell me, honestly now, man to ghost, are you her paramour?
No, yo tengo una mejor.
For if so, you have my word, I shall keep my distance. But if not, then... the haylofts we shall devastate together.
We're just friends, always have been.
Never professed your love? No heartfelt admissions, confessions?
Never anything between us.
You mean to say you never gripped those
gorgeous...
Never cherished those beautiful, nay, stunning...
Estás mal de la cabeza, no se te levanta.
Shot in the head or the loins?
Excuse me?
Ah, a pederast. Fine, if it's not your flavor, you needn't taste. All the better for me. I'll see she's properly satisfied. So, Witcher, time for the wedding?
Let's go.
Tu puto baboso.
Onward. I'll be right behind you.
Qué baboso el tío. ¿Qué hace TP solo? No hace TP solo. ¿Me sigue? No le veo. Vale. La fiesta del hombre muerto.
This whole witch's life. Those signs. I'd like to try one.
What signs?
Your witcher signs. Never done it. Could be interesting.
Rather not waste any time.
Till the stroke of midnight. What I would rather is what matters. Bloody fine mount. Good stance, powerful rump. Stable withers. Well, well.
See you know your horses.
I should say so.
My two greatest passions
Ay,
in
que se nos va.
life. Bears and maidens.
Spooking my horse. Roach doesn't like ghosts.
A las ovejitas y todo.
I remember that mill. Whenever Olgierd and I got up to mischief, we'd hide out in there. Once, we snuck off with some moonshine.
Come on,
Old cocksucker Yaramir caught us. Those were the days.
Váyatela. Salta. Salta.
Move it.
Ahí.
Whoa there, Roach.
Cerquita era.
No sign of her yet. We need to wait.
This is very romantic.
Fuck off.
Behold, wars have started over uglier wenches. Well, raids have been undertaken at least.
True, she looks lovely. Let's go.
Whoa, hold.
Mean to go in, wearing that?
What else?
Have you seen how she's dressed?
I'll not parade at that jewel's side in a rank tunic. You need a robe. One daren't attend a wedding in anything less.
Don't happen to have a robe handy.
What do you mean? What about that?
Dios. Me va a obligar, pero
All in all, why not?
Ah, that's
me va a
the
obligar, así
spirit.
que ya da igual.
Ah, this'll do wonderfully.
Hostia, me queda bien, ¿eh?
Perfect fit.
Qué
It
guapo.
feels tailor-made.
Me queda muy bien.
Now, for shoes. One must wear shoes to a wedding.
No, la barba no.
And we must be neat.
No, no, la barba no. No, la barba no. Que le queda bien a Geralt. No, tío. Dios.
May they draw and quarter me if I've ever seen a lovelier lass.
Me gusta
Nothing
nada.
left of you to draw and quarter, alas.
Doe eyes, a swan's soft supple neck, and a waist so slim you could grip it one-handed.
You're actually quite amusing this way.
You see? Geralt's been a pill, a nag. That all changes today.
Dramatically, I'd say. He's never been very talkative to start with.
He's been a fool, but I shall make up for that now. Will you marry me?
A big step, but I will think about it.
Cool.
For now, we should simply enjoy my friend's wedding. May I please speak to Geralt for a moment?
Whatever for. This evening is about my pleasure, not his.
Just for a moment, then you can jump right back in.
Be quick. I'll not stand here doing naught. I'm to enjoy myself.
Geralt, I'm about to introduce you to the newlyweds. Please make sure your friend doesn't embarrass me.
I can't make him do anything. All that nonsense is his. I feel like an ass saying it.
I liked some of that nonsense.
¿Algún ejemplo?
What, for example?
It would do you good to be more relaxed.
Relaxed? So you think I'm uptight?
What I mean is, it would be nice from time to time if you could sit back and enjoy life, instead of going around solving everyone's problems.
But what does... I don't understand.
Of course you don't. You're as dense
Eres
as
más bruto que
year-old
una arada.
hardtack. Luckily, you've got me.
Por suerte me tienes a mí. Hala, vamos.
We'll talk later.
Finally!
You get till mid...
That's not enough. I shan't even get properly soused by midnight, let alone...
Make an effort. I'm sure you'll manage. You get to frolic and carouse till midnight. That's our deal. Then there's the capping. Then you go back where you came from.
So be it.
This way, my strawberry.
Joder, las medias están súper bien hechas,
Hello world, I'm back. I'll be damned. A proper wedding. Overladen tables, plenty of worthy drinking companions, and a swarm of fair maids. But none compared to you, my dear rhubarb.
No sabe ni cómo expresar la
Beware
chica.
of the dog, Shani. Judging by the size of its house, the mutt must be big as a horse.
Thanks for your concern, but the doghouse is empty.
They let a man-eater like that run free? Have the wedding guests been warned? Seems we are indeed in for a cracking good time.
Ahora es cuando aparece un chihuahua, ¿sabes? Y dices, vaya, qué cosas. He perdido mis facultades.
What a lovely rowan. I remember making necklaces of the fruit when I was a child.
Ah, the berries make for splendid hooch. Olgerd and I brewed in our teething years.
I shall introduce you to the newlyweds now. Try to behave.
For you, my rowan petal, I'd do anything.
Madre mía.
Come. Time to meet and be greeted. Time to say
Did
hello.
you made the long journey to
Be nice
here
now.
with us?
Once more, all the best in your new life.
Thank you.
It's us now. Dearies, blessings rain down upon you.
May you live in health and
Vaya vulgar,
happiness.
nena.
Harmony and love forever last betwixt you.
Thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Now go. Enjoy the feast.
Our turn. My dear friend Aldona and her chosen one, Jonas.
It's an honor. The sun shine brightly on this new path in your lives. I am
This is my friend of yesteryear, Geralt of Rivia.
Yes, 'tis I, Geralt, a witcher. Heartfelt thanks for your hospitality. I adore weddings. The brides especially. So fragrant, so tasty, I could...
Righto, I'm sure we'll all have a splendid time.
¿Por qué has escogido a este tío? Madre mía, señor. Espera, vamos a preguntar cómo conociste a ese.
Tell me, Aldona, how is it you and my dear Shani know each other?
We met in Oxenfurt. Both studied medicine at the academy.
Wondrous times.
Over quickly in my case, alas. My family couldn't afford to keep me there. I was forced to return home after 1 year.
It's never too late to pursue an education, my dear. Your husband is certain to help you complete your studies, provide the necessary coin.
I don't know. We've not talked about it.
Come, Jonas, surely you've not taken Aldona as a mere diversion for the alcove. You will help her, will you not?
That is between me and her.
No hace falta que te
You
entrometas.
needn't butt in.
But I'm not. I merely ask. See, I've come to love your wife like a sister. So I ask you as your brother-in-law, will you help her?
I'm sure we'll discuss the matter.
That's my lad.
That's my boy.
You're a right decent chap. I knew it from the start.
Hala, venga, va.
We've chewed the fat enough. Time's a-wasting.
Are you expected elsewhere?
Me? Ha! I simply cannot wait to sample your liquors and dance with the local matrons.
Jonas and I invited more than a few lovely maidens. Perhaps one of them will catch your eye.
Oh, that's for damn certain.
and perhaps you will catch one of their...
It'd be nice, certainly, but I shan't be terribly bothered if it's not the case. Come, let's drink.
¡Hala! Perfecto. Participa en las actividades de la boda. Pues aquí hay una. ¿Qué pasó?
Do you need help?
Una señora.
Darling, oh, you shan't believe what's happened. I'm marrying off
Voy a
my
casar a
only
mi única hija.
Wanted a proper wedding for her.
Sí, contraté a un
Wild
auténtico
revelry. So I hired a
tragafuegos.
true fire eater. You know, woo scope, sizzle, sizzle.
Ooh, I've not seen that sort of trickery.
Horribly dear diversions of that sort. He journeyed here from Novigrad.
But I'll not squeeze coppers on my daughter, oh no. The groom's family have us for paupers, but we'll show them how wrong they are.
Seems we won't, in fact, for our fire swallowers has gone as last Yule's pudding.
Groom's hound chased him off. That blasted demon. Ugh, they sure named it right.
Calm yourself, Dumpling. Master Witcher's here now. Perhaps he can aid us.
Bueno. Venga, va.
You needn't worry. The Witcher, that is, I, will find this swallower of heated things.
Mighty generous offer, but no one knows where to look.
Matters not. Witchers, that is, we have our ways. The Flame Gulper, what did he look like?
He wore a jester's cap. Typical
Fumando
sort.
ese suficiente para
Ought to be enough to identify him.
I shall find him.
We
find
thank
it.
you, and hope for the best.
Hope so.
Awfully nice of you to offer your help, but are you sure you're up to it? You're not actually a witcher, Vladimir.
I wish to find this magician. Give it a go, all right? But you cannot help me. I must do it alone. I expect it will be great fun.
Fine. Don't have to do this, but if I were you, I'd find the dog's tracks, follow its trail. Just a thought.
Excellent advice. I'll take it.
Shani, Vladimir and I need to find the fire eater. If we're not back by midnight, then...
Relax. We'll be back in no time. I believe in you.
I believe you.
Tally-ho. Adventure awaits.
Míralo, míralo. Mira cómo anda. Míralo, míralo, míralo. Mira, mira. A ver. Ahí va, que se me va.
Following some dog's trail? Not exactly how I imagined this wedding. Think I'll wait here.
Wonderful, my juicy pair. I shall continue my travails while you rest. Shan't be long now.
Vale.
A dog made these tracks true, but a small one.
De uno pequeño, y jugué por la caseta, demonio.
Demon is a hulk,
Es
but beggars
gigantesco.
can't choose their tracks. So I shall follow these.
Vale. Pues vamos a ver. ¿Y esto? Se ha roto el...
A broken branch. As if one too heavy sought to scamper up this tree. Seems our fire eater swallows a great deal more than fire. Or perhaps someone was merely gathering
Mira,
kindling.
ahí está.
Ah, there is joy
¿Esto
in
qué
this
es?
ferreting.
¿Esto qué es? ¿Qué es? Ah, mira, la cabeza del bufón. O sea, la gorra del bufón.
A spark spitter's cap, if ever I've seen one. As gesterly as they come. Chap must have lost it running from demon. Two conclusions, then. Our magician is fat.
Está
and a
gordo
coward.
y es un cobarde. Sube, sube. Sube, sube. Míralo, ahí está.
Missing man.
Hostia, qué bonito el perro.
Am I seeing this right? That gammy puss ran up a tree to escape that puppy.
Ya ves. Sí, no es ni grande el perro.
Guess so. You, get down.
Oh no, no bloody chance. I value my life.
What do we do?
Lo calmaré. Con Axia.
Sit.
Perfecto.
Now that is power. If I'd had that, the Horsons never would have gutted me.
Make it do some folly. Roll about on the ground. That sort of sport.
No.
Oh, could you be any more of a bore? I'll do it myself.
Lo haré yo mismo, no jodas.
We're all over.
Míralo, míralo, míralo.
Were I to command it to eat its own tail, it would do so, right?
Demon, doghouse now.
Now what have you done? Why ever? Ruined my fun.
Have it at the wedding. Climb down. Man-eating beast's gone, as you can see.
You sure it won't return?
Positive.
Better safe than sorry, I always say.
Geralt, this jester is drunk as a skunk. I hope he's not polished off that bottle yet.
I saved your life, man. Do you not at least owe me a sip?
Course. Bottoms up.
Ay. Bueno. Bueno. Se lo bebe todo.
I say, cracking good mead. Now I understand why you wanted some private time with it.
Fine mead, true. But I was fleeing an hound. Hound? But it was a monster. A furry, faggy devil. They chose a fitting name for it.
Your cap, sir. Lost it running from that pup like a gutless coward.
Ah, my dearest cap. Always brought me good luck, it has. I'll wear it for every performance.
You can forget about
And just what state would that be?
Look at yourself, man. You're a tramp, can barely stand, let alone perform.
First off, that's bollocks. Second,
bollocks.
I'm a fire eater, not a stilt walker. Standing straight ain't a requirement.
This may be my only chance to ask. Your fire-guzzling trickery, how does it work?
Oh, they tossed me out the guild if I told. Except if I took...
I haven't half a year. Come, just between you and me. We've drunk together. We're practically brothers.
Drank it all yourself. You're no brother
Tú no eres mi hermano.
You dare toy with me this way? Very well. Refuse to tell me, and I shall leave you here as a morsel for any passing boars, bears, or bloodthirsty fawns. So choose wisely.
This here's assault. He's suppressing the arts.
Out with it.
I got the special mixture I drink before every show. After that, I can eat fire, spit fire, do what I please. It don't burn nothing.
Is that all? Where's the art in it? Any dribbling imbecile can smear his throat with a protective slurry.
I've had just about enough of this. First they release the hounds, then come and steal my meat, and now insults. I'm done here. Goodbye.
Didn't mean to offend the bloody charlatan. Do something.
Listen, I'll give you some more coin and you'll go back to the wedding.
Are you daft? This extortionist's
No
already
pasa
got
nada,
his
si son
due.
50.
Take it or leave it.
Right. Convincing.
Honorless prick. Olgierd had it right. All artists are whores.
Casi, casi.
Let's go. Coming or not?
I'm coming. I'm coming.
To the wedding, then. Perhaps I'll find some more interesting diversions there.
Vamos a ver. Escóltalo.
Stay close.
I shan't stray a step. Wild animals
Bueno, encima como va
behind every
borracho.
stump in these woods.
Ah, bueno, por lo menos corre.
Gads! Bear!
Bear?
Hostia, un jabalí.
As much as your cock's a tent pole. Hide, you blind fool.
Cabrón, cuando carga... Hostia, ¿os habéis dado cuenta? Mira el emblema de donde está la vida. Está cambiado al escudo de la familia del fantasma. Ven para acá, jabalí. Hala. Listo.
Tell me, are bears often boar-shaped in your experience?
Got weak eyes, see? Besides, I'm a fire eater, not some damn naturalist.
Indeed you are not, Master. Believe I failed to ask. What do they call you?
David Altonsborough.
Listen here, Master Hattonsborough. Stay close, and no harm will come to you. I'll see to it your drunken, fire-spitting gob gets to the wedding safe and sound. The missing fire blower is missing no more. It was my doing, if I may say so myself.
And Demon? What's with him?
He failed to return.
No, he did. He's just acting mighty strange.
Seems to be in a muddle of sorts. Got as much life in him as a carrot.
Might have eaten some nightshade or whatnot.
Your attention, please! I invite all to witness a spectacle unrivaled. A man so bold as to eat fire!
We must watch the trickery. Never saw anything like it while alive.
Ahora es cuando quema al niño, ¿sabes? Se le van a ir corriendo. ¡Ah! Quemándose. Traga, traga. Al final, Gerald moja. Vale, pues uno ya hemos hecho. Participa en las actividades.
My first Witcher contract. Done. Fire eater found. His ass saved. If I could live again, I'd be a Witcher for damn certain. I never say no to a lady. To your fair beauty. And to yours, Shani, naturally.
Your elfin happiness. Fortune smile upon you, white wolf.
Madre mía. Voy fino.
Life's a bitch.
My mum don't let me talk to
Of all these flowers, you, my dear, are the loveliest.
Believe the young man's mistaken me for another.
Not at all. I like my women as I like my peaches. Fuzzy and well
ripe.
That's enough. Get going. You're drunk and
Estás borracho y en celo.
never come of that, Rix.
Qué buena. La vieja.
Do you want to be my boyfriend?
A ver.
Hello, get out.
Hello. Está dentro, me parece, ¿no? Hostia, qué bonito, ¿no? Bonito, tío.
What is it you need?
Your health, Sir Dwarves. May your beards grow long, but never tangle around your ankles.
To the young lovers, may their loins
Que sus ingles nunca se enfríen. Que engendren muchos regalos y que estén montones de monitos. Madre mía. Míralo, míralo. Madre mía. Madre mía, cómo ves. Contemplen la maestría. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, madre mía. Me pone que hay un arriba. ¿Cómo se sube arriba? ¿Qué tal, hombre? ¿Qué tal? medio. Quieta, hombre, quieta. Quieta. Me deja el cabrón. A ver el NPC ese. Ahora. Madre mía. A ver cómo subimos arriba. Aquí. Me dice que es dentro, pero cuando llego dentro. Bueno, vamos a por otro.
Look. Munchkin's playing cards.
Perhaps you'd care to sit down to some Gwent with us.
Pues no, la verdad.
You needn't ask
Se
twice.
me da muy mal.
No need for insults.
It's no insult. It's the truth. He's a midget.
Like I said, that's an insult.
Would you call your chum a giant?
Shut up. You playing or not?
Let us play, gentlefolk.
What's your wager?
Everything. The whole lot. I'm all in.
I never knew you to be such a gambler.
You shall see many new sides of me this night, my dear. Many large sides.
Grandes cosas. Las segundas. Y el otro.
Normally we play that the loser's got to wear the ass ears.
I needn't care. I shan't lose.
Por favor. No, no quiere jugar. Se me da muy mal, tío. Madre mía. ¿Ya o qué? Iniciar partido. La primera vez que lo juego. No, la segunda. Cambia la fuerza de todas las cartas de combate cuerpo a cuerpo a ambos jugadores a uno. Elige una carta para cambiarla. Un sueño de buen comandante, la pesadilla de uno malo. No sé qué hace eso. En este país hasta la lluvia huele a pis. Moriré a Redenio y mataré a Redenio. Catapultas, comando. Comienza la ronda, tu turno. Esta no. Cambia la fuerza de todas las cartas. Hostia, Bernard Roach. Vale. Tengo arquero. Dejo de los bosques. Sabrina Glesvik. Catapulta de healer. Esta no sé quién es. A la logia la falta de humildad. La sed de poder de Felipa podría ser nuestro fin. ¿Cuánto? Vamos a poner aves. Elfo misterioso. What? ¿Qué cojones me ha puesto? LOL, me ha bajado el ataque. ¿Qué dices, boludo? A ver. RT. Extra. Pero me lo añade a mí. No entiendo por qué. Saltar ronda. Taler. Déjala. Qué cabrón. Tiene un montón de buffos, tío. No puedo cambiar de cartas. No, no me deja. Soltar ronda me pone. Elijo una carta. No sé qué he hecho. Comienzo de la ronda. Ahora. Desde.
You lose, Witcher. Hand over the wager. Everything.
Perhaps we could reach an arrangement.
No weaseling out of this. Hand over the coin.
What do we do now?
Feel good losing somebody else's coin?
I meant to win, give you the coin. I've no need for it in the grave.
But you lost, so now I've got to pay up.
I say, he talking to himself. Roaring drunk already, that's it.
We can't fleece a drunk. Have him don the cap and we'll call it even.
Just a minute. Bloke needs a lesson. I say he dons the cap and gives us 5% of the coin he has.
Los cojones.
Hear that? Agreed. 5% is yours, and I shall wear the cap. Never fear. A man must do what a man must do, and Vladimir von Everek's a man among men.
Hear that? So sloshed he thinks he's Vladimir von Everek.
Rogue's long dead, by my reckoning.
Exactly.
Lol.
Those ears. You look, interesting.
Madre
To
mía.
drink. We are at a wedding.
Aye, let's drink. My time's as short as you are, friends.
To the Witcher and his betrothed.
Hear that, Shani? My betrothed. Know what that means?
No. What?
It means we should act as befits the betrothed.
And what's that mean?
I knew you, you
De cordejo
resist,
tú te
but it
resistes.
all ends as everyone knows it must. Ah, the merriment. Good show indeed. Let's continue the ball. Ah, my kind of tune. Let's do some dancing.
In my experience, witches and dancing don't exactly mix.
Today they mix like fire and oil, my love. We'll dance the barn down. Faster, faster, till we expire.
Ay, mía. Vaya cogorza. Esta parte la vi en un videoclip de estos que hicieron de la representación de la expansión. Uno de los cortos que hicieron.
And now, a special treat for our special guests. The Witcher Geralt and his enchanting partner, Shani. Musicians, something lovely for the loving couple.
At last, music for a loving embrace. Come, Shani. It's time you discovered my romantic side.
Mira los otros cómo bailan.
Oh, you're rather good at this.
Not a man here who could outdance me. It's a gift. My legs are preternaturally skilled.
I never expected the members of Olgierd's band to have a taste for dancing.
Yet it's so. We dance and dance at every opportunity, as fond of fun as fighting, our motto. Seems the music and the evening draw to a close. Know how a true dancer thanks his lovely partner?
Not sure I do.
Hala.
What are you doing? Have you lost your mind?
I have my mind, my heart for you.
We must agree. You can say whatever you please, but you should keep your hands to yourself. Understood?
Don't be upset, my peach. I couldn't resist.
I'm not upset. Just next time, don't lunge at me like that.
I'd had a long fast, so to speak. Hunger overwhelmed me. But yes, next time I shall ask. Shani, may I kiss you?
You're incorrigible. Could I talk to Geralt for a moment?
What for? He'll have nothing of interest to say. The man's adrip.
Please.
Very well.
See how I've reeled her in? Now don't fuck this up.
Geralt, I'm curious what it's like when that ghost's inside you. Do you feel anything? Have any control?
I feel everything. Don't have any control over what I do or say, though. Why do you ask?
Because I wonder what it would have been like to dance with you. Just you.
No me gusta bailar. Con eso estamos de acuerdo, Gerald y yo.
Probably I'd have done what he did. Still like to.
Then why don't you? Well, answer me.
Thing is, normal folk don't act like Vladimir von Everett.
Because they are churls.
Don't be too hard on him. All in all, it was actually rather fun.
Ha! See that? I'm fun. And you've got a pipe
Tú tienes
so
un palo
far up
metido
your
en el
ass,
culo.
you can't wear hats.
Happened to see the man who announced your song?
Yes, he acted as though he knew me, but we've never met. I was surprised. Who is he?
Gaunter O'Dim, Master Mirror. Wonder what he's doing here.
Then perhaps you should just ask him.
Yeah, he didn't show up without a reason. Need to talk to him.
Consider that he might have simply been nearby and dropped in on a whim.
Promise you this much. He never does anything simply. And certainly not on a whim.
Bah, I was to make merry, carouse. Yet here I've stood the last 5 minutes. Listen.
Better. Come, Shani. The night beckons us not to jabber it away.
Habla con el señor espejo.
Come, let's do something wild.
Venga, va. Vamos a hablar con el espejo.
Gingerbread's now but flour, honey, eggs and spices.
I beg to differ, madame. You omit the most important ingredient in gingerbread. Time.
What sort of balderdash is he feeding them?
Quiet. If you listen, you'll learn.
Time? What do you mean, time? An ingredient?
Time gives the proper consistency. Time provides that ideal crunch on the outside, the delicious moistness within.
Encima con las orejeras
How
esas.
much of this time does it take?
That you will not find in any recipe. You must surrender to your senses. Let them lead you so close to time, you touch it. Let you sniff it, stroke it even. Time. Time is the key. Greetings, Shani. I must introduce myself. Gaunter Odin. My, what a lovely dress. The color suits you exquisitely.
Thanks. I've heard a lot about you, but no one mentioned cooking. Seem to know quite a bit about gingerbread.
Quite simply, I know a lot about everything.
Is that so? What do you know about me?
That you were ever the worst brother, that you envied Olgierd from your earliest days, and always wished to be just like him.
I came here to revel, enjoy myself, not to discuss my brother.
That's good. Olgierd probably wouldn't want me to talk to you about him.
Olgierd was my brother and my friend. Never have there been more loyal comrades than us.
The question is, were you as dear to him as he seems to have been to you?
He made a hero of me in death. In my last battle, in truth, I was far from valiant. 5 came at me. I'll not deny it, I fled. I hid in a cellar, yet they found me. Cornered me like a rat. But Olgierd told everyone I flew at all 5. Took them on all at once. Alone.
I'm rather curious how you know all this.
Olgierd visits my grave. Often. Pours a drink for me. Gets soused himself. And talks of the old times. He cannot see me. But I hear his every word.
Well, perhaps one day he'll say something very surprising.
What are you getting at?
I shan't disturb you any longer. Have a splendid time, for time is short.
Shani, I'm sorry.
It's all right. That was... Let's go.
Vale.
All lies, not a word of truth.
Don't let it bother.
Olgierd was not just my brother. More importantly, he was my best mate.
Let it go. I believe you. And now revel on. Time won't wait.
What sport is this? Blustering about after pigs, are you?
Lads are racing to be crowned King of the Swineherds and win the prize that comes with it for their wench. Lady, me.
And the rules? One must be a swineherd's son to enter, I suppose?
Nay, any man can try his luck. All you need is to herd the piggies dabbed in yellow into the pen.
Sounds like damned foolish nonsense. But why not give it a try?
We'd be honoured.
A witcher with asses chasing swine. Better than a goddamn circus.
What's that you say, peasant?
Hey, nothing.
Good. Keep it that way.
Get that cripple out of there! Couldn't chase his own wench into a bed, let alone a pig into a pen. Let the witcher give it a run.
Y el tío ahí llorando. A ver. Si podemos utilizar...
Watch my movement, Shani. I'm spry as a cat and sly as a fox. I'll show these imbeciles how one chases a porker.
Aquí, cerdito.
See that, Shani? One pen.
Utilizo los cerdos, los chisquetos. El otro cerdo. Hola, acá. Venid sus todos. A la sombra. Venid sus, venid sus.
You foolish peasants. Learned a lesson from your better? Are the pigs penned? Indeed they are.
Whoa, Master Witcher. What were the trickery back there, the fancy finger twisting?
I know. Seen that afore. Witcher told a lad to go hang himself, drew some flowers in the air with his hand, and the man lost his mind.
Meaning you cheated, and shan't be crowned King of the Swineherds.
Shani, what is it Geralt says in these situations? Damn it.
Yes, that's it.
Damn it. Now for what I say. Go shove rakes up your asses, you peasant curs. Do I look anything like a swineherd? Forgive me, Shani. I've let you down.
Are you worried about that pig? Oh, you needn't be.
We're here as a couple. I wanted to win you that thing.
Oh, really? It's unimportant. Nothing at all.
Tell me, Shani, what's the key with you?
What do you mean?
I'm on the prowl, that's clear. I woo and woo, yet you do not succumb. So I can't help but wonder, what am I doing wrong?
Perhaps you're just not my type. Considered that?
Rubbish. I'm every lass's type.
Is that so? Prove it.
With pleasure. Show me a lass, and I'll have her eating out of my hand in the blink of an eye.
That one, with the garland.
Splendid choice. Now observe as Vladimir von Everek does his thing. Now, who have we here?
Yo con mis orejas.
Do I know you?
That's the crux of it. We've not met. I've had to endure half a lifetime without you.
An entire lifetime, more like.
A moment, my dear. Do not sabotage me, Shani. That would not be fair.
Fine, fine. I'll stay out of your way.
Did it hurt terribly, my sweet?
What?
When you fell from the heavens?
Why, sir?
El típico.
My dear, no more words. I shall make a true lady of you. Arm in arm, we'll grace the finest salons.
Salons? Really? Actual salons? In Novigrad? Then how...
In Novigrad, Oxenfurt, why, in Kovir as well. Wherever you wish. Let's make haste to the barn. There everything will be made clear.
Ay, sí.
Step away from the man.
Who the devils are you?
We're the Mrs. Brothers, and we swore to our down his dying day.
Como tendríamos lejos a los de tu calaña.
You shan't keep me from anything, filthy hayseed.
Lads, mutants calling us names.
Stand down, swineherds, or Lord Witcher will give you a bloody mighty drubbing. Oh, where's a plowing fence board when you need it?
Show us what you got.
Hot damn, boy. You needn't ask me twice.
Madre mía. Se viene. ¡Batalla final! ¡El brujo contra los campesinos! ¿Quién la clavará la madera en el culo? Madre mía. Vaya hostia. Oh. Vaya hostia.
Away with you. Begone. I've tired of looking at your
La chica dirá, vaya, paso de ti.
Where to, my love? I was to turn you into a lady.
Geralt, you must explain I was not at fault. They lunged at me. Well, go on, chase her.
In your dreams.
There it is. You fucked up. She's gone. Is that how you woo the ladies?
You always that charming in life?
It worked. More often than not.
Listen, tongue and fists on a leash from now on. Have your fun, but don't beat the wedding guests. With my head.
Fine. Uh-oh. Shani approaches. Unlikely to be happy, eh?
You made this mess. You do the explaining.
Oh, all right.
Your methods... quite unusual. To woo a woman by beating up her brothers. Creative. Wonder what else you have up your...
My dear girl, what don't I have up my sleeve? I'd gladly demonstrate. Perhaps behind the barn?
I think you've demonstrated enough. Let's just enjoy ourselves, all right? You don't have all that much time left.
Your wish is my command, milady. I'd never deny a maid so fair-featured. Off we go.
Váyatela, tío. Váyatela.
So good to shake the kinks from one's bones.
Vale.
Found
Vamos a ver,
yourself
¿no
a bench from which to survey passing bows.
What do you mean? My back aches from
De
packing
porrear
the
la
turn,
mantequera.
so I'm having a...
And they said fire burns hotter in an old stove.
If I was your
Si tuviera tu
age,
edad,
you'd be
otro gallo cantaría. Te haría chillar como un gatito.
squealing like a kitty cat.
Madre mía. Hola, hola Milo. Muy buenas. Witcher nomás. Exactamente. Estamos aquí con la expansión. Estamos ahí en la boda. Super guay, la verdad. Que tenemos que hablar con varios de los que han invitado.
Mayhaps his lass wears pots for shoes, in case she can't find a privy.
You were supposed to fish out my slipper. I'm
¿Cómo voy a bailar ahora con un pie descalzo?
Tis a wedding. I've got to wear slippers.
Oh, look, dearie. I did. Take there.
Hace... El lunes nos pasamos la historia principal de The Witcher.
Rubbish game.
Y la verdad es que fue una pasada, la verdad. Lo dejé incluso grabado en el canal de YouTube, si lo quieres volver a ver. Milo. Y muchas gracias por el follow. Bienvenido al Rincón de los Olvidados. Ahora eres un vagabundo honorífico. Del canal.
Look,
aquí.
Mutations don't just turn them barren as a mule, they give them an ass's ears to boot. Must have some other horse part hidden in his trousers.
¿Qué ganas si recupera el zapato?
And once I retrieve it,
well, your maid'll be pleased as punch. Or it
Pues
means
significa
you're a
que eres un
gallant beau.
pretendiente muy gallardo y muy bledos.
is that all? No prize? Not even a kiss?
That depends on the miss in question. If she wants to give you a kiss, she will. But she ain't obliged.
Perfecto. Pues venga. A buscar el zapatillo. El zapatillo nomás. ¿Qué tal, Milo?
Oh my.
¿De dónde eres? ¿Qué me cuentas?
More to come.
Ay. Buenas, Mohamed.
Prime game. Shawnee, your slipper. I shall prove I dive to any depth for
¿Qué tal,
you.
qué tal? ¡Ya! Con mis orejas de burro. Me encanta. Mira.
Observe, Shawnee.
My eyes are glued.
Piérdete. ¡Hala! ¡Vamos al agua! ¿Eso qué? Zapato perdido. ¿Ese es uno? Había otro ahí. Otro zapato ahí. A ver. Ahí hay otro. Yo me cojo todos por si acaso. Creo que era ese. A ver. Hostia puta. Muchas gracias por el follow, Mohamed. Y mira, recontabilidad. Es un placer que estés por aquí. Manquedad siempre hay aquí. A ver, Shiny. Shiny. Ahora.
Damn mucky that pond, sinking up to my armpits.
Hasta los sobacos.
I see no amount of silt could keep you from my shoe. And all the other shoes ever tossed in the lake.
Always better to do a bit more and even gain naught by it than to do too little and face
Si
regret.
tenéis dudas o preguntas sobre el juego o sobre mí, tenéis información abajo o me podéis preguntar.
For instance, I can now approach the owner of any of these slippers and she will lift up
Ella
her
se
skirt
levantará
and
la falda y
bend
se
over
inclinará para ponérsela,
to
por
don
supuesto.
it, of course.
Ah, so generous. And clever.
And clever.
Just figuring that out. I believe I've earned a kiss.
Well, find the owners of those shoes. One might agree.
Don't be jealous, Shawnee. That was but a jest. I don't give a piffle about the others. Oh well. Recognize this, Cinderella.
My shoe?
Now extend your supple leg and let me slide it in. That is, on.
Thank you.
Como Jao, ¿sabes? Encharcado de la bota, pero se lo pone tal cual. Y mi beso, Shiny. Me cago en.
Nothing like a good swim. Now we must do something else. Something wild.
Nos queda una. A ver. ¿Qué hay que hacer por aquí? Oh.
I'll leave you for a moment. As a bridesmaid, I need to be by the bride for the capping.
Go on, Shawnee. I'll manage fine alone.
Bien, bien.
Ladies and gentlemen, this night I've tasted of life's delights so fiercely, I've decided to make a speech.
Geralt, there's no need.
No need? Why, there's every need. Till now, I'd always considered peasant jollities unworthy of a gentleman. For tell me, who among you would rub shoulders with swineherds if born a noble? I delighted in the beauty of buxom farm wenches, of course, and indeed still do. Given more time, I'd prove this to each and every maiden here. Farmhands are a different story. Never took any note of them. Had one or two groom my mounts. They did this well, but were never worthy of conversation. Nay, not even... For one must live by certain principles, am I... But this day
Bajo el barro y el estiércol, los campesinos son hombres. Gracias a vosotros, luego
You've still shite all to talk about, but I don't mind anymore.
Madre mía. Vaya discurso está metiendo el tío.
You are well loved.
It's almost midnight. Time for the capping.
Wait, I'm not done.
Oh, yes, you are. All the maids join in the capping.
You're a maid too, Shawnee.
Midnight chime has struck. The capping times are come. What thoughts in young hearts prance? What dreams make young blood run? Be they nice, be they vice, of jestily or lordly stance, out they'll come in this hour's dance.
Toast the lovely couple, then give them a few weeks, and we'll toast the lovely pair with each pair and coffee.
O sea, está muy bien hecho la expresión esa, ¿eh? Cuando se ha sentado la chica. Es cuando lo coges ahí, ¿no? Verás. Yes. Será la próxima en casarse. No, no va a ser así, la verdad. El Gerald ya está comprometido y el Bonavera que está más muerto. ¿Qué hace? Madre mía, con sangre y todo. ¡Ah! Puto bruto, qué asco.
That really necessary?
It came rushing back in a torrent.
Espero que nos montamos en la boda de Ogret.
I couldn't resist. Had to pen a few words. Will you give him the letter?
I will.
Thanks. You're a good chap, Witcher.
Aburrido como una ostra, pero buena gente. Nice.
A lovely custom. Blushing maids, twirling in dance, their hair swirling freely, their bodices undone, their bouncing...
Will you stop?
Ya ves, tío,
Did you see it? Shani caught the garland. She'll be next to marry as peasant superstition has it.
Maybe. Doesn't matter. It's past midnight. Time for you to go back to the crypt.
I can't. I'm not finished here.
It's past midnight. You can take off those lovely ears. Only if you want to, of course.
Lovely as they are, think I'll put them away for now.
Is Vladimir's ghost gone?
You see? She asks after me. Misses me already.
I'm here, my ever-loving tulip. That kiss as we danced made my head so light. A team of hellish stallions could not tear me away
porque en la
before
misión de expansión que estamos jugando tenemos que ayudar a cumplir 3 deseos del hermano que está muerto y que ha poseído a Gerald. Tiene que pasar un día, una noche, como si fuese el mejor día de su vida.
It's after midnight. Your time has come.
We needn't fret such trifles. Death's not come to claw me back, so why not continue our revels?
What's Geralt think about that? You gave your word.
Shani, darling, I'm dead.
Claro, el puto fantasma este, que viene de una dinastía muy conocida, pues quieren cantar a la chica, a la Shiny.
Stay out of this.
Pero lo que te digo, este tío, el de amarillo,
Stop! I beg you! Stop!
No es ni hechicero, no es ningún hechicero, pero tiene muchos poderes, es muy poderoso.
The choice is yours.
Hostia puta.
Don't torture him.
I promise he'll not die.
Que te has perdido mucho, Mohamed. Hostia puta.
Gods, what is this?
Ahora si quieres te hago un resumen.
What did you do to him?
Sent him back whence he came.
I hope you didn't hurt him.
I disposed of a pest. There was no need for you to suffer his cheek any longer. Geralt had finished his task, you see, so...
Yes, I know. As soon as he finishes one task, he needs to rush off to the next.
Who knows? Perhaps this time will be different.
I saw you looking at each other, and it just so happens I also know the history you share.
You do? How?
Shani, darling, would you ask an eagle how it knows how to fly? Regardless, what matters is Vladimir von Everett will bother you no more.
I'd like to stay longer, but...
Don't make excuses, Geralt. I'm not angry. A witcher has to ply his trick. As for me, well... Perhaps I expected too much of this wedding. Got the wrong impression.
Not sure I understand.
Never mind.
Sí, la bajada no.
I should
Tampoco.
find Aldona. I am her bridesmaid after all.
Dale la carta, Geralt.
Ah, there it is. The face of a man who's failed to understand a woman.
You understand her?
Of course. Women are simple.
No, la
the
verdad
problem
que no.
is that men are hopeless fools. Your friend will now make a show of being hurt, pick her some flowers, or bring her a drink. She'll get over it in a snap.
Rather manage without your advice, thank you.
She cares for you. You have feelings for her. Don't overthink it. Surrender to spontaneous honesty. Nothing more beautiful in human relationships. You needn't end like Aldona and Jonas. Besotted fools bound by a contract they'll never escape. Seize the night. Seize your chance. Enjoy.
Pero que estoy prometido.
That's it.
¿Cómo
Have
que es
fun.
que estoy prometido? ¿Qué quieres? ¿Que Jennifer me dé una hostia que me manda al submundo o qué? La madre del cordero. Usa tus sentidos brujos para encontrar algo que anima a Shane. Lee la entrada del personaje de Shiny en el diario para descubrir que puede levantar el ánimo. Vale, a ver. No sé si sigues por aquí, Majet, pero más o menos tengo un resumen. A ver, ¿dónde tengo la misión? Este es. Tal como advirtió el señor Espejo, que es el que hemos visto de amarillo, Olgierd von Everett, que es un contratista, que tuvimos un contrato con él, que teníamos que ir a matar a un sapo en las cloacas de Oxenford, y que fue una trampa. Se ve que hizo un trato con el de amarillo, que tiene muchos poderes mágicos, pero no es un hechicero. Y el Olgierd von Everett es una especie de duque, entre comillas, que se arruinó, y el de amarillo le pidió ayuda a él para conseguir volver con la fortuna y tal, básicamente. Le tiene que devolver el favor por haberle ayudado, no quiere, y tenemos que cumplir ahora sus 3 deseos del Olgierd von Everett. Uno de ellos era, como pone aquí escrito, es que teníamos que invocar al hermano del duque que había muerto y hacer que pasase la noche de su vida divirtiéndose. Más o menos es así la cosa. Aquí está. Cuando Geralt y Vladimir, que es el hermano del duque, llegaron a la boda, el fantasma entró en el cuerpo de Geralt y se lanzó de cabeza a un torbellino de alegría, júbilo y diversión. Buenas, Bill. Según dicen, Vladimir disfrutó como nunca, aunque al final el señor Espejo lo envió de vuelta al más allá de una manera poco agradable. Antes de que se sucediera, eso sí, escribió una carta para su hermano con su propia sangre. Ah, vale. Así que la carta es para el hermano. Pensaba que era para la Shiny. En prueba de que el brujo había satisfecho el deseo de Olgierd. Ah, vale, vale. Pues eso es el resumen, Mohamed. Pero es lo que te digo, el tío de amarillo nos salvó de haber matado al príncipe de los árabes, que se había convertido en un sapo, que estaba en las criptas de Oxenford, y que nos la lió jurada el duque. Nos salvó de eso y como ya estás viendo, tiene un montón de poderes el tío. A ver. Dice que hablemos, que miremos a ver qué le gusta a Shiny. Para hacerla feliz. A ver. Algo que le guste. Bien, bien. La verdad es que con este juego se pasa rápido el directar. Llevamos 2 horas y media casi, pero es que se hace súper rápido. Y mola un montón cómo está hecho la expansión. No pone nada que le guste aquí, ¿eh? Ocasiones, el destino... Tal como fue, el fantasma de tal... Decoración de la boda... A la vista un buen gusto en la decoración de la boda y el olor del aroma de las servas que le trajeron a la memoria entrañables recuerdos de su infancia. Ese es uno. Shiny sintió que retornaba al despreocupado desenfreno de sus años mozos y lleno de alegría se dejó llevar por la algarabia de la celebración. Aroma a servas. Vale. Aroma a servas, dice. A ver, ¿esto qué es? Hidromiel.
A sip of something strong never hurt anyone. Question is, will it cheer her up?
No. Vamos a mirar las demás.
Maybe not.
Quiero mirar las demás. No sé si hay alguno. A ver. Está arriba. A ver. ¿Dónde está? Me marca que aquí hay algo. Pero no lo veo. Aquí no veo nada. A ver. Mira, aquí hay uno. Licor de servas, esto es. Sí. Este. Sí, esta. Es de servas y a las servas le gusta el olor a las servas, así que a Shine no le gustará. Sí, es de Witcher 3. Estamos jugando a la expansión de Hearts of Stone. Que el lunes ya nos pasamos la historia principal. Una pasada. A ver.
Still here? Thought you had to meet Olgierd.
You and I see each other so rarely. Figured Olgierd could wait till morning. Seemed to like the Rowan. Thought you might want to try another form of it.
I like to make necklaces out of the berries, but guess I am curious how this will taste.
Wedding's still in full swing, but your face, I'd say you were at a funeral. Why so sad?
Sad? Not really. It's just... After I caught the garland, I realized something.
¿De qué te has dado cuenta?
Years of flying by, yet all I ever do is
¿Eres más
study,
vieja?
pump stomachs, and reattach limbs. All alone.
Todo sola. ¿Tienes amigos?
You've got friends. Me, for one.
In that case, let's drink to our friendship.
Ah, no le voy a decir, me tienes a mí. No, porque yo ya estoy comprometido, tío. Dale, Bill. Hasta luego.
Horribly off key.
Let's go for a walk.
Good idea.
Hemos acertado. Le ha gustado el vinito.
Did you enjoy the wedding?
Ojo, me encanta la puta música de este juego. Ha estado bien.
Not half
Me ha gustado.
bad. Might have even enjoyed myself if I hadn't had to argue with a madman's ghost, be his puppet. Gotta admit, though, thanks to him, I did experience a lot of things I might have missed otherwise.
Mean chasing a dog through the woods or brawling, fence board in hand?
Pelear con una estaca.
There was also a kiss.
Exactamente.
True. Though that was so clearly Vladimir. I nearly forgot you were involved at all.
His will, sure, but my body felt everything. Reminded me of the old times.
Vizima, you mean? Oh, I thought you'd forgotten our whole Catriona story.
That was background. What I remember most,
Lo malo es que no me jugué el The Witcher 2,
feelings,
así que esto
the people
no
I
tengo ni
met,
puta idea.
and those I met for the second
Los
time
libros
in
sí,
my
me
life.
leí dos, pero
You're
los dos
right.
primeros, pero nada más.
I was up to my elbows in work, but those were good times. They're nice memories.
For me too.
Mira qué bonito el agua. Ay.
You
Pasada.
needn't worry about our finances, sir. My workshop, business is booming.
Good. I'm relieved to hear it. See, coin's tied to torrent, but don't tell the old battleaxe.
Se pondré furioso si lo cuento.
Furious if she learned to let it slip.
Never you worry, sir. My lips are sealed as the grave. Us menfolk need to stick together.
Sir. Enough of that. I'm Vassy.
Madre mía, sí que está borracho,
You
tío.
can call me Dar.
Thank you, Dar. I feel honoured. Let's drink on it.
Seems the families are bonding.
A bride's father and his son-in-law? Stiff at first, but add drink and they bond or slap each other silly.
I was afraid the wedding wouldn't happen at all.
Mean the differences in wealth?
Mm-hmm.
Ay.
Jonas's family didn't consider Aldona worthy.
Clear they love each other, though. Parents usually give in if that's the case.
Bien, bien, bien.
Oh, I don't know. My mother would never accept an unfit beau, even if I insisted I loved him, had chosen him.
¿Qué quieres decir con inadecuado? Estoy seguro de que lo comenzarías.
What kind of beau's unfit?
So far, every kind.
You only ever bring home fiddlers, jugglers, and witchers?
No, but she'd want me to choose someone wealthy, or with a good trade, well brought up.
Nothing wrong with that, is there?
I guess not, but
Es difícil encontrar a
it's
alguien
hard
así
to
como
find one like that
minimamente
who's still even
entretenido.
slightly amusing.
Correcto.
That's probably true.
Tell that to my mother. She actually thinks I should have found a husband at the academy. But I didn't. Ugh. I'm certain she thinks there's something horribly wrong with me.
Oh, please, Shani. It's the 13th century. Women don't go to the academy to find a husband. They go to learn, pursue their passion. You did that. I'm sure your mother appreciates it. You got a doctorate, have your own practice, been at the front lines many times. You're a good person. Not a thing wrong with you.
Really think so?
Efectivamente.
Really. Look, the brave brothers.
Drank themselves stiff as the boards they tore from the fence.
Wonder where the sister is. Couldn't protect her from a cheeky 4-year-old in their condition.
If they hadn't intervened, you'd have gone for a tumble in the hay with her. She was willing, if you ask me.
That was Vladimir, not me, remember?
But pretend for a moment it had been you, and the situation had been different. Say you're at the wedding, and that very girl keeps glancing, smiling at you. Then she finally walks up.
Está impresionándome, la chica, para que diga lo que quiere.
Huh. If Dandelion was around, and he usually is, I'd introduce her to him and walk off.
I don't believe that. You'd let the opportunity pass?
I don't need opportunities like that.
Changed your style.
Let's say I've grown choosy.
You say that as if you've already picked.
'Cause I have. Guess who?
Jennifer. Vaya, no.
Oh, gorgeous.
Qué bonito.
Been thinking about that kiss.
What kiss?
The one Vladimir planted on your lips, with my lips. Just wondering if it would have felt any different without him there.
That I cannot tell you.
Only one way to find out.
Al final, sí o sí, tengo que liarme con ella, ¿o qué? Yo intentando ser fiel.
So, how'd it compare?
Mejor con diferencia.
Definitely rather kiss you alone,
Ya que estamos.
of my own free will. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe Vladimir was after more than a kiss. Said so openly, in fact.
All true. He was very direct, I'll give him that. Which, on occasion, has its advantages.
You're right. Can save a lot of time.
So, how do you stand today, Geralt? Have some time to...
Bueno,
Not
pues
going
venga,
back,
vamos.
but not to waste any time
Vamos,
either.
igual, venga.
Gonna use every minute wisely. And I aim to be direct. Even more so than Vladimir.
Sounds interesting.
Hola.
Interesting is what interesting does.
Dejemos al Geralt que aproveche. Mira la hermana.
Rats.
Toma el muelle.
Got a feeling it's about to free up.
How did you know?
I'm clairvoyant.
Geralt, que ha fallado demasiado, ya se sabe los trucos.
Practically full.
Be ashamed to let it go to waste.
Besides, we leave it here, a very drunk person could find it, drink themselves into even more trouble. And I swore a solemn oath.
De todo no
First
causar
of all,
daño.
do no harm.
Habrá que vaciarla.
You're the medic. Recommendation? Hey,
Ay,
leave
ay.
some for me.
We need to drink fast before they catch us.
Se
Come
me
on,
vio
let's
todo.
go.
Ay.
Row me to the moon.
Gotta fly to get to the moon.
You're dead wrong. Look, it's right there, in the middle of the lake.
Madre mía.
What are you doing?
What one usually does on the moon.
¡Hala! Ya estaría. No se toquen, señores, no se toquen. Las manos quietas, señores.
Sorry.
Is it that bad? Or have you developed an allergy?
I had too much to drink.
¡Qué bueno! Ay. ¡Qué bueno! Ay. Ay, ay, ay.
Awake already?
For a while now. Did you know you've gained 27 new scars since we last saw each other?
Keeping count?
Mm-hmm. I do that sometimes.
Did we make it to the moon?
Forgotten already?
No, not the sort of thing you forget.
Exactly.
Sound like you wish you could.
No. I certainly won't forget that. And I definitely don't regret it. But I do need to sort it all out in my head. Alone.
Sin duda.
Shani, wait. Before you go, need to ask you a favor.
Yes?
It's about Olgierd. Seems a mysterious man. Can't escape the impression his story's more complicated than I thought. Could you look into it? See if you can learn something?
Sure. Be glad to.
Thanks. Be seeing you.
Yes. See you later, Geralt.
Nos podemos quedar la ropa y todo. Perfecto. La ropa me encanta, la verdad. Súper bonita. Me gusta más la de Nilfgaardiano, pero bueno. Túnica no ornamentada. Mola. Anda, mira, he conseguido... LOL. Conseguido las orejas de burro. Hala, ya lo tengo puestas. Para la eternidad. A ver. Vamos a poner la armadura. Guanteletes. Vale. Míralo. Con los del burro. Vale, a ver. Informa a Olgierd que has completado la tarea. Vale. Pues vamos al punto de encuentro. Hacemos TP. Aunque creo que estamos cerca del punto... A ver. No. ¿Por qué me pone aquí? Ah, claro, dijo que estaba en la posada. Vale, vale. Vale, pues nada. Metemos para acá. Y vamos al punto. Tan, tan. Muy bonito esto. Vale. A ver. Ok. Pam, pam, pararam.
Honor in the fatherland.
Incluso creo que tengo... Estoy pensando, yo, creo que tengo también la máscara de lobo. A ver. Sí, mira, tengo la máscara de lobo todavía. De cuando hicimos el rescate del hijo del duque, creo que era.
What are they doing?
Playing. Overgrown wains, you see. Have you any children, Geralt?
None.
Oh, yes. Forgot witches are sterile. Well, don't just stare at me. Tell me what brings you.
Mi querida barba, tío. Bonito sable. Eso sí que es verdad.
First time I've seen a saber like that. What's its origin?
A fear.
Teofir.
It was a
sabía yo.
gift. Any soft-armed craven can hang a blade from his belt, prance about feigning danger, but my saber's a promise. If I reach for it, heads will roll. Mere sight of it quells the urge to duel.
My medallion seems to think it's magic.
It thinks, eh? And I think you've never seen a better weapon.
Me la quedaré tranquilo cuando te mate.
Vladimir sends his love.
You spoke to him? Impossible.
Did more than that. Fulfilled your wish. And talked to him extensively. Curious what he had to say? fulfilled your wish. Your dead brother had himself one more day like those of old.
Very easy to say. But have you got any proof?
I do.
Vladimir's hand. It's unmistakable. You've done well, Witcher. Is that all? Or have you something else?
Gonna work on getting you Borsoti's house next.
Best of luck. Enjoy.
De la casa de subastas en Oxenford. Vale. Pues vamos. Bueno, estamos en Oxenford, ¿no? Juraría. Sí. Soldado Kleiner. ¿Qué pasa?
This the Borsodi Brothers auction house?
Seems it.
Private Kleiner, you're on duty. Need I remind you, fraternizing with civilians is not allowed. Purpose of your visit?
Just curious. Redanian army regulars, right?
Lance Corporal Václav reporting. And this bloke's my subordinate, Private Kleiner.
Careful you don't piss yourself out of excitement.
You say something, soldier?
Not a thing.
Nothing.
Shouldn't you be somewhere? There's a war on, you know.
We was transferred here. All official. Written order 76 CWX. Mission, guard the auction house. Priority, high. Top, in fact.
Borsodi fella knows his way about the court. Helps the high-rankings sell their war booty. Gets protection in return.
Private Kleiner, that's confidential military information.
El Kleiner es el puto amo.
Any of the owners home?
Meaning the one and sole owner, the esteemed host Borsodi? Aye, he is.
Need to talk to him.
Order 76 CWX is clear.
La subasta es solo para
Only
personas con
open to
invitación
folk
por
with
sus nombres por
invitation.
escrito, así de sencillo. Más sensato es que hagas una selección.
Gonna let that hold you back? Come on.
I'm afraid you're out of luck. Order 76 CWX also held that Lance Corporal Václav stick a broomstick up his arse.
Kleiner, need Irem.
Who have we here? Geralt, the Witcher of
Hostia, mira quién
Vimy
es.
Vivaldi, the
El
banker
banquero.
from... Actually, where are you from?
Matters little, mate. Gold knows no boundaries. What's all the fash, Corporal Václav? Are you squabbling with my pal Geralt?
Master Vivaldi, sir, your esteemed associate, he weren't invited to the auction, and I've...
But I plough and have been, and he's coming with me. In you go, Geralt.
Perfecto. Es el banquero de Novigrado.
Fuck your orders. Need I take this up with the sergeant? Ha! I thought not. Now, stand to attention and shut your gate.
Con dos huevos, el puto negro.
Oh, the lads will be rolling back at the barracks.
Sut it! Now march! Round you go! 1, 2, 1, 2!
Me encanta el soldado ese, tío. El Kleiner. Hostia. Ah, claro, que tiene que dejar guardado las espadas. Digo, ¿qué coño hace forrado en la espada?
Appreciate the help.
Just note. I've always had a mind to see into old pals and clients.
Business with you's a pure pleasure, Vimy.
The dear departed wifey claimed the same. Ah, folk are assembling. Auction's about to start. Time we went upstairs.
A ver si podemos mirar los productos. ¿Tienes ideas de qué van a subastar? Eso me
What did
interesa.
folk come to bid on?
A lo mejor
Any
podemos
idea?
comprar algo
All
interesante.
kinds of valuables. Rare weaponry,
Armas poco
exotica.
comunes.
But I've got my eye on a selection of canvases by the master portraitists of the Maribor School. Van de Nieuw and
Entiendo.
Longendiek.
Well, well. Never knew you to be a connoisseur.
Of course I'm not. It's all muck and rubbish to me.
Why in the world do...
What do you mean, why, Geralt?
Tengo que
Got to
diversificar mis
diversify my
inversiones, ¿no crees? Claro, es que es eso, la casa de subastas estaba en Novigrado, la han cambiado.
Could have sworn the Borsodi's auction house was in Novigrad.
There was, but they moved it. You see, Radovid offered Horst a
Una tasa
preferential
tributaria
tax rate.
preferente del 0%.
0%.
¡Ah! ¡Hostia!
Pretty much unbeatable.
¡Qué cabrón!
And I've
Aunque
never
Radovid
seen
ya
a
está muerto.
purer example of the benevolent state.
Vale.
Actually, I'm really just here
Oh, might be more of a problem than you.
because
An awful hermit, that one.
No se
Not
parece
a wee
un
bit
pizca
like
a
his
su padre.
da, Melitele keep his soul.
Que me little.
But Horst had liked to show his head during the auction.
be mighty indebted to.
Think nothing of it. Only if I clicked on loan.
Vale. A ver, me deja ver qué es.
Goblet of fire.
Cáliz de fuego.
Wonder what it
Me pregunto
is.
qué será. Gerald, ¿no sabes que este es el cáliz de fuego de Harry Potter? Me cago en todo. A ver.
Arcanian spears.
Lanzas de Zerkanian.
Excellent adornments for any parlor wall.
Vaya tela, tío. Vale, ¿esto qué es?
A giant's.
De un
Maybe a
gigante.
Jotun's.
O de un Jotun. Hostia, de un Jotun son muy poderosos, los Jotun. Hostia, es la cabeza, sí. Es la calavera de un monstruo. Por cierto, gracias por el host, Josorra. A ver.
From the collection of the mage Aramis.
Ah, esto es el queso del mago Hermes, que hicimos una misión con él cuando estábamos con Keira, la hechicera de la logia. Madre mía, qué buen. Hostia, si te das cuenta, estas de Zerrikenia, las espadas estas, bueno, las dagas, estas son de una misión que hicimos. Y la calavera esta, a lo mejor que también me suena mucho. El queso ya lo hicimos, que hemos dicho.
Codex Redaniensis, sole surviving copy.
Y esto ya no lo sé, no me suena de haberlo hecho en alguna misión. ¿Esto qué es?
Beautiful, but first blow would shatter them.
Son espadas jodidas, por lo que dice Gerard, pero son muy bonitas, Incluso se parecen a las espadas Ennis que tenemos guardadas en el alijo. Muy interesante.
This one probably also belonged to a sorceress. Fetish, maybe?
Un unicornio. Vale, pues no hay nada así interesante para comprar que podamos. Me pone que hay un mercader arriba, sí.
No such thing as attractive loan terms, Vimy.
What about in Kaveri Marks?
Come on, you know damn well that makes no sense.
Auction won't start for a time yet, it seems.
Vimy, this is a banquet.
Aye, and?
I detest banquets. Vacuous conversation, food portions fit for a mouse, drinks that taste like piss.
Ah, it won't all be bad.
No todo será malo.
Let me introduce you to some of my most interesting associates. Old hen there is Countess Mignole. Wager you'll have plenty to blather about with her. Prick in the corner's Hilbert. New coin, that one. Came into a right fortune playing Gwent.
Jugando a Gwent.
Ah, there's Yaramir, art dealer. A purer snob I've never known. But he knows paintings like no other. So, ready to chat someone up? It's not fitting for us to stand here like knobs.
Veamos si son interesantes. Conoce a los amigos. Vamos a ver. Condesa.
Greetings to the Honourable Countess. Madam, allow me to introduce my dear friend, Geralt of Rivia.
Witcher of the School of the Wolf.
Forgive me, but have we had the pleasure?
No, but your guild is unmistakable. Your medallion.
Take note, Geralt. Countess Mignole is an eminent collector of vitaminaic.
Coleccionista de artículos de brujo.
What now?
All manner of objects related to the witcherly profession. Swords, gear, medallions.
No me jodas. ¿Le puedo comprar algo? Que a lo mejor tiene algo guay, Le he echado un ojo. ¿Le ha echado el ojo a algo en particular hoy, Condesa? ¿De dónde le surgió ese interés por los brujos?
Mind if I ask how the Countess became interested in us, humble monster slayers?
I've some pleasant associations.
Ya lejana
dating from my
juventud.
oh so distant youth.
Didn't you say such things, Countess? You look right fetching to me.
That's very kind, Master Vivaldi. But apart from my
poseo
Vedamaniaca,
unos
I
cuantos
also
espejos.
own a number of mirrors.
Your most prized piece, what would it be?
An armor
Una
element.
pieza de armadura,
An
una
antique.
antigüedad. Square,
School
logo.
of the Wolf. From 1234.
1234.
Classic. Is it up for sale?
I fear
Me
not.
temo que no, es un
It's a
recuerdo.
memento. One of great
De
sentimental
gran valor
value.
sentimental.
But perhaps the Countess has got other Witcher curios she's willing to part with. Or acquire. Perhaps she could trade. I'd charge
Mi comisión sería el
5%,
5%.
a modest transaction fee.
Vaya tela. Claro, ¿por qué no?
Vimy, never seen anyone so good at laying their mitts on coin that clinked within earshot. But what?
A ver. Diagrama, armadura viperina. ¡Armadura viperina! ¿Qué me estás contando? Oh my goodness. Nivel 40, ¿eh? Hostia, lo quiero todo. Oh. Lo quiero todo. A ver, ¿le puedo vender algo? Mira, sí, le puedo vender algo. A ver. Uy, que me da sueño ahora. Uy, bostezo. Qué pena, tío. Si lo hubiese sabido, me hubiese traído espadas para venderla. Mira, a lo mejor le interesa cabezas. A ver. 42, 35... No, no le interesa. Mira, este me da 71. Mira, se lo vendo.
Does the Countess have her eye on anything particular today?
No, but Horst Borsodi insisted he would put up something that would be of interest.
Did he happen to say what it was?
No. Oh, you know what he's like. A walking enigma. On another topic.
Me gustaría ver
Mr.
la armadura
Gale,
esa que dice
I was
que tiene
wondering
la
if you'd be
duquesa.
willing to help a lady in need.
Depends on the nature of the need.
Oh, it's quite the trifle. I stepped out onto the balcony a moment ago. I dropped an earring while there. I couldn't find it. It must have fallen through the floorboards. Perhaps
Visión
you,
felina.
with your cat eyes.
Claro.
Not a problem. I'll go right away.
I shall be much obliged.
Hombre, no podemos dejar a
See you in a minute, Vimy.
una señora en apuros. A ver. ¿Este quién es? Bueno, ahora hablamos con él. A ver. Ahí está, ¿no?
Some
Algo de
spilled
vino
wine.
derramado.
Nothing else.
Vale.
There's no earring out here, is there?
Vaya. ¿Qué pasa?
None.
Maybe the Countess would care to explain what this is about, all jokes aside.
Forgive me. God, this is so embarrassing.
A ver.
Do
LOL!
you know Vesemir?
No jodas.
He was a tinge shorter than you, wore a mustache.
Do I know him? Man taught me everything I know.
What?
Jodas.
How is he, if you don't mind my asking?
¿Qué tipo de relación
Don't mind
tenían?
at all. But before I answer, I also wouldn't mind knowing how you knew each other.
Oh, I've told no one. Not ever. But I suppose I owe you an
No me
explanation.
jodas, tío, qué
It was
bueno.
the winter of 1234. A beast prowled the streets of Oxenford. A fledder, I believe. A contract was issued, a notice posted, and a witcher appeared.
Bésame.
Vesemir,
De la escuela del
of
lobo.
the School of the Wolf. He came through our estate, tracking the beast. Our eyes met. Something sparked. I wrote him a message, asked my governess to deliver it. He visited, under the cover of night, night after night. On one such occasion, my father heard something. Vesemir had to flee. So quickly, he left behind his gambeson.
The first piece. The start of your collection.
Yes, but also the end of our love. Father had an arrest warrant issued, then quickly married me off. I was
Tuve
fortunate.
suerte, mi marido murió
My
joven.
husband died young, leaving me a sizable fortune. And thus,
Pobrecito.
I have lived on memories.
Pues no tengo buenas noticias, ¿no? Es una pena, la verdad.
Afraid I have bad news.
Oh?
Pelos de punta, tío. Madre mía.
Please tell me, did he at least die like a witcher?
Sí, sin duda.
No. He died like
¿Cómo que no? Bueno, sí, murió como un héroe, pero vamos.
I thank you for tolerating a decrepit madwoman so elegantly.
Please don't say that.
I am old and I am wealthy. I may say what
Puedo
I
decir lo que me
please.
plazca.
And now, be so kind and leave me to my thoughts.
Joder, qué pasada, tío. José R, si estás por aquí, ¿no te acuerdas de esto, tío? Mola un huevo, La madre. Eso mola un huevo, Hola, tío. Pasada.
Greetings, ladies, gentlemen, and
Hang on. Hello there.
Hace mucho que
Are you
escuché
Geralt? Geralt
Bardo
of Rivia?
cantar
I
tus
heard a
alabanzas.
bard sing your praises not long past.
Vale. Gilbert.
Halbert! It's been years. Allow me to introduce you. Geralt of Rivia.
Enchanted.
Pleasure's all mine.
How's it? Got your eye on any sparkly bits today?
Not really. I buy what strikes me fancy. I need something right sumptuous for me walls just now. Nilfgaard. I get it right?
Excuse me?
You're Gwent then?
Tu baraja de Gwent.
It's Nilfgaard, innit? Come on, admit it.
Me he escalado baraja de monstruos normalmente. No me interesa el Gwent, la verdad.
Frankly, don't find Gwent the least bit interesting.
Oh, shame that.
Good to see
Es
you
que no me
again,
gusta,
Hilbert.
la verdad. Se
Time
me da
we
muy
were
mal.
going.
Ya lo habéis visto.
Listen, if you decide to buy into that fund we discussed, you know where to find me.
Claro, seguramente a este le puedes comprar
You call
cartas.
that interesting?
Bloke's not scintillating in conversation, I'll grant you, but he's a right fiend at the card table.
Vale. Uno menos. Me marca... ¿Este? No. ¿Sí?
Elf? Half elf? You're clearly no human.
Pues hablo con este.
Yaramir, might we trouble you a wee spell?
Greetings, Vivaldi. Who's this?
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
I thought you might have a blather with us about the paintings on the block today.
Ah, sniffing for a quick turnaround as usual, are we?
Pot calling the kettle black, I'd say. Do a lively trade in canvases yourself, my friend.
True. Yet first they delight my eyes, whereas you treat them as mere promissory notes. The only arts that interest you are those culinary. What about you, Witcher? Do you know anything about paintings?
Un poco.
Realize this might be hard to believe, given my crude-looking mug. But yeah, I know a thing or two.
Truly?
Sobre todo sobre los cuadros de Assassin's Creed. Esos me los compré todos. Para colgarlos en mi casita.
You know our friend Vivaldi is in possession of 5 canvases by Van der Noob? Yet he cannot distinguish them from landscapes at 5 crowns apiece.
I shan't pretend it's otherwise.
Yet for you, my dear connoisseur Witcher, that should present not the slightest problem, so do tell which of these is the handiwork of Edward van der Noob,
El maestre de Maribor.
from Maribor.
La madre que le parió. Pues yo no tengo ni idea. Gente, ¿sabéis? ¿Lo sabéis o qué? Dice, pero para ti, mi querido brujo entendido de arte, no debería representar el más mínimo problema. Así pues, ¿cuál de estos cuadros es obra de Edward van der Noob, el maestro de Maribor? ¿Qué decís? ¿Os lo sabéis? Señalar el cuadro de ambiente rural, que es el de la izquierda. El pasaje de Novigrado. Retrato del mercader, que es el del centro. Señalar bodegón, que es el de arriba, a la izquierda. Señalar escena de batalla, que es la de la derecha. No sé, tío. A ver. La verdad es que quiero hacerlo bien. Pero no quiero buscarlo por internet.
That would look splendid in a boudoir.
Maribor. Yo digo que es el de batalla. Venga, va. Vamos a ver.
The battle piece, if I'm not mistaken.
You err deeply. I bid you adieu.
Qué pena.
What a jackass.
Ah, fuck him. Typical aristocrat cunt. I've grown accustomed.
Qué pena.
Esteemed
Pues no sé quién era entonces.
honorable gentlemen, the auction will begin shortly. Take your places, please.
Ah, at long last. Come with me to the fore. I won't see much elsewise.
Vale. Pero deja un momentín. No, quería ver cuál era.
Vimy, listen. Forgot to ask you, how's this auction going to work?
They'll bring out 3 lots to start with. Once they've sold, or not, there'll be an intermission. Horst Bosodi will probably appear then. That's when I'll introduce yous.
Counting on it.
In the meantime, have you got a budget? You prepared to bid?
Ah, puedo. Pues claro.
Of course I will. Went to the trouble to sneak me in here. I'd be an ass not to take a stab.
Ah, knew the bugging.
Si puedo invertir, yo perfecto.
Esteemed ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I hereby open the auction. Ladies and gentlemen, lot number 1 is a brass figurine from the collection of the infamous Count Romilly. Rumor has it the figure harbors a treasure inside. A rumor one may prove or disprove solely by destroying the beautiful bauble itself. Starting price? Quite the bargain at 50 crowns. Any advance? With Master Hilbert at 100. To Countess Mignol, now at 150. Do I hear 200? Might I have an advance?
Sure.
The white-haired gentleman has a bid of 200. Do we have 250? 200 once? Twice? Thrice? Splendid Countess Mignol bids 250. Do I hear 300?
Cagüen. Pa' mí.
My, this is lively. I've 300 going once.
Que
going
pago,
twice. Do we have 350? 300 thrice. And sold to the white-haired fellow. Lot number 1, the mysterious brass figurine.
Bien, bien.
Proceeding now to lot number 2.
Hostia,
a
qué
canvas
bonito.
by the young Novigrad artist Van Rohe.
Van Rohe.
Starry Night
En vez de
over the
Bangkok,
Pond
Van
Park.
Rohe.
Charming piece.
¿Os habéis dado cuenta?
Truly a bargain at 20 crowns.
Incluso le han añadido las estrellas.
Practically naught.
Las estrellas.
Yes,
Como en
the gentleman
el
with the
cuadro
cat
suyo.
eyes. At 20. Do I hear 30?
Lo quiero, la
20
verdad.
going once.
Me
Going
gusta.
twice. Going thrice. Sold! Van Rohe's Starry Night over the
Qué
Pond
fácil.
Park to the gentleman with the cat eyes.
Bien, bien.
Lot
¿Eso qué
number
es?
3, ladies and gentlemen. A true rarity, scarce
que un perro
as
verde.
hen's teeth. Spectacles.
Unas
A
gafas
frame
con
of gold.
montura dorada.
Mountain crystal lenses polished by the
Bellas
tiny
manos
dexterous
de
hands
los
of the
maestros
gnome
gnomos. En
master.
su día fueron
What's
propiedad
the property
de
of
un
the
famoso
famed
asesino
hired assassin
absuelto
known as
conocido como el profesor.
Starting price of 200 crowns. Anyone tempted? Gwent Maestro Hilbert offers an advance of 50. Do I have 3? My, haven't we livened up? 300 from Yaromir Ivanovich Zaitsev. Going once? Twice?
Bueno, venga, va. Vamos a intentar conseguir todas.
Incredible! With the white-haired gentleman now, good folk, at
Ya que tenemos
350
dinero,
crowns.
vamos a
A generous
aprovechar.
offer indeed. Any advance? 350 going once?
Y la
Going
mujer ahí.
twice?
Hola.
Sold! Invaluable spectacles to the white-haired gentleman. Exceedingly glad they'll be useful. May they serve you well, sir. Oh, the excitement.
Comprador
With the 3
compulsivo, me
lots
pone
behind
de logro.
us, we'll go to an intermission. Amenities abound. Please partake. We'll resume shortly.
Ya hemos dejado los primeros lotes. Vale. Un poco después. Mola, mola. Mola que puedas comprar.
Oh, Geralt, look! Horst Bosodi! Come on before some other cocksuckers steal him. Just, well, don't expect
Esperes
a warm
una
welcome.
cálida bienvenida.
Greetings, Horst. Allow me to introduce a dear friend and associate, Geralt of Rivia, who,
comes uninvited.
But you've gained by my presence. Dropped a hefty pile of crowns here.
I'm not like Vivaldi. Profit alone only goes so far for me. I seek more. The auction house is primarily a meeting place for the local elite. I needn't tell you, an itinerant meeting doesn't quite fit in.
Got the distinct impression the two of yous started off on the wrong foot. Perhaps we should raise a toast to...
What's one like you want from one like me?
Right, let's dispense with the niceties. Maximilian Borsodi's house. Gotta lay my hands on it, whatever it...
What? Where did you learn of it?
Gentlemen, no reason to lose our composure. Raise our voices.
I ask you, where did you learn of it?
Whoa, come on now.
Where?
Doesn't matter. Willing to tell me what it is or not.
Guards, escort the Witcher out. And he's not to enter, not alone, not hand in hand with Hierarch Hamelfart.
Honestly, he asked a question. It was a simple inquiry.
One more word, and I shall move my accounts to the competition.
Sorry, mate, but...
No reason to trouble the guards, Horst.
No jodas. Quería comprar más.
Giving you a choice in the matter. Kick his swiving mutated ass out.
Hijo de puta. Ah, cabrón. Fascista. Calvo.
Your swords, master. Law says we're to return them. Law don't say when, though. So we'll do it, aye. Just after we beat the singing shite out of the honourable gentleman.
Mm-hmm. Gathering place for the elite, truly. Come on, lads. Let's loosen our muscles a bit.
Bugger's going down!
Epa.
Come on!
No. ¡Ah! Que hace mucho que no hago peleas. No jodas que no puedo beber. Vaya mierda. Ahí estamos, ahí estamos. No tiene estamina. El otro sí. Hostia, la mierda, Me van a ganar. Me van a ganar. No, no, no. Ah. Qué pena.
Your swords, master. Just need you to sign here.
Fuck you.
Depositor refused to confirm receipt. Signed, Sergeant Figner. A pleasant day to you.
Joputas.
Seems true what they say. When it's many against one, even a witcher's done.
Not in the mood for your peasant wisdom. Who the hell are you?
If all goes well, dare say I'm your partner.
Don't need any partners.
Oh, I don't know about that. No chance you'll lay your hands on Max Borsodi's house alone.
Really think you can help me?
We can help each other.
Get to the point, if you can.
To get this house, you need to get into the vault. And there's no way Horst will let you in there out of the kindness of his heart.
A heist? Don't like that idea one bit.
Got any others?
Nope.
Find the herbalist lives near Oxenford. Ask for some yarrow extract. You'll know why you've come.
If this is a trap of some sort.
Be seeing you, I hope.
Parece la armadura la armadura de Luna. Se parece mucho. Ábrete, sésamo. Pues... debería dejarlo ya, la verdad. Pero venga, va. Vamos a hacer
His Majesty King Radovid is a stern ruler, but a just one.
A ver, dice que está en el herborista. estamos en Oxenford, así que debería estar cerca. A ver, mapa. Ah, está fuera. Vale. Vale, espérate. Puedo... da igual, salto por aquí. A ver. Tarara. Se puede subir, claro, eso también.
Come on, Roach. Faster.
Joder, pero si no es profundo. Nada, venga.
Learned all the easy to find witches already, and I could use a quickie.
Beware.
Beware.
Witches, good folk, are like necrophages.
Jabalí. Herido. Hijo de la gran. Aquí estamos.
Between its ribs, it was being hunted. Something went horribly wrong, though. Tracks are clear, leading to the woods.
Vamos a ver. A lo mejor es algo interesante. Por aquí. Por aquí. Parece que murió. Sí.
This little piggy ate raw and steaming human flesh.
Bert, siento muchísimo que ni las ostras ni los espárragos ni siquiera el jengibre sirvieran de ayuda para tu desgraciado infortunio. Dale mi apoyo a tu esposa. Lo único que se me ocurre es probar con colmillo de jabalí por aquí. He oído hablar de una ronda de que ronda por los bosques cerca de mi cabaña, pero dicen que es una bestia monstruosa, que ya ha acabado con la vida de unos cuantos cazadores, así que será mejor mantenerse alejado. Pero haz lo que crees que debas hacer, Autobomber. Vaya, vaya. Se las vio con el jabalí equivocado. Después iba a meter el jabalí aquí. What the fuck? ¿Qué hace una aparición ahí? Aparición nocturna. Yarden. Nivel 15, malito. Ven aquí. Fuck. Mira, esencia oscura nos han dado. Perfecto. La verdad es que es raro, ¿no? Que aparezca aquí. Bueno. Vamos a la misión. Papara. Ahí va.
What's this one want?
What? Joder, cabrones.
Not good.
Atrás. Ahí estamos. Buen contraataque. Ahí estamos. Buena otra. Petelear. Vamos. Axia. Cabrón. Ahí estamos. Kaboom. Sin brazo.
Busy spot. Lots to do.
A ver. ¿Por qué le perseguían?
That was rather efficient.
That all you got to say? I saved your life.
We'd have disposed of that rabble easily.
Yeah, claro.
We? Aye, aren't we precise?
Ay.
You know what I mean.
¿Has venido a
Are
comerciar
you
o qué?
here to trade or not? Hmm?
Wouldn't happen to have some yarrow extract?
I do. In the back. Follow me, please.
A ver, que la lío parda con los cables. Ahora. Ay. Pa, pa, pa. Ay, hostia, qué daño. Ahora, vamos para abajo. Pararara. Ay, perdón.
You've come. Good.
Remains to be seen. Aim to tell me something, I think. So talk.
How do I put this? We share a goal. We both need to get into the Borsodi's vault. Both want something that's in there. Why not pool our strengths?
Sorry, but what exactly is yours?
I have a plan. Spent the last year working on it. On paper. Time to set it in motion. You one I can count on.
The vault.
Something that was stolen from me.
Ought I go to the city watch, tell them a crime's been committed, not organize a heist?
I've tried. Repeatedly.
I see. Cheated by the system, wronged by the world. Doesn't matter. What did they take?
List to take a good while. So I'd rather change the subject. You in or not?
¿Cómo te llamas?
Come on.
What's that matter? We've all some stain on our conscience. We break in.
Try to trick me anyway.
I'm aware of the risks.
Nah, no quiere, por nada.
I'm not a thief.
It's opportunity makes the thief. 20 Redanian soldiers guard the auction house, day and night.
Un destacamento patrulla alrededor de aquí, tras esta esquina.
This corner. Barracks.
Brute force is out. Gotta get in quietly.
Exactly. Not the simplest thing though. Main entrance, armored door, windows, dimeridian bars. But
barras de dinamita para que no roben los hechiceros.
This one's no different.
Patience happens to be my weakness, so dispense with the dramatic pauses and talk.
Beside the house stands a tower, from which we can enter the attic. We can't hope to enter the tower from the street on account of the patrols, but there's a window 60 feet off the ground. No shutters, no bars. We've got to get up there and sneak across to the auction house, and then down the stairs to the cellar. Crack open or blow off the vault door, and voila.
Volamos la puerta. No es muy alentador, la verdad.
Looks bleak to me. Tower walls smooth as glass. Don't know about you, but I can't scale that and
I've not asked you to. Let me finish. For this to work, we need 2 more accomplices. One to scale the tower, drop us a line.
The other to open the vault, a safe cracker or a demolition specialist. I've already identified some promising candidates. All we've to do is select and recruit the best among them. Also your job. I'd prefer to remain largely out of sight.
Mm-hmm. Assumed as much given your hood. Anything else?
Aye, but that's among the details, which you will learn just as soon as you declare.
Don't really have any other options. So be it. I'm in.
As the great son of Nilfgaard. How about we not?
Rather get to work. What come?
First, you have to assemble a crew. Then, there's the Redanian patrols to cull a bit. Too many wandering round. We could get noticed.
Podríamos hacer que... para entrar, ¿a quién tenemos? Para abrir la cámara cruzada que presione... Podríamos hacer un cebo. Ponerlo en otro sitio para que vayan directos a por él, la patrulla que pase por allá.
Break-in artists. Tell me about them. Assuming lack of vertigo to be the first requirement.
Precisely why my favourite's Eveline Gallo, a circus artist known better as the just now performing with her troupe somewhere near Oxenford. Her specialities: rhythmic gymnastics.
Una elfa.
Breaking and entering.
Not officially, no, but I've compared the route her troops taken with a list of the most audacious thefts in recent years.
Como mola, tío. El golpe del siglo. Gerald contra el de las
with another option in Hugo Hoff, alias Beef Patty.
Un mediano.
Think he's fit? Pudgy face doesn't really match my image of a criminal.
You'd be surprised. Hugo's notched up more break-ins than you felled monsters. More importantly, 2 years past, he nicked the gold-plated cop from the roof of the town hall in Novigrad. So, the half-man. Word has it he's holed up in Oxenfurt in a house near the Novigrad gate. Be careful. He's modest in size, but apparently wicked dangerous.
Para abrir la cámara.
All right, opening the vault. Who do we have?
Let's start with the fact that one of them's a dwarf. Casimir Bassi, native of Mahakam, a specialist in controlled explosions. Folks say he could blow Novigrad to the high heavens with but a pinch of saltpeter. Bolt door for him should be a cinch.
Oh, hostia.
The problem is, Casimir apparently hung up his detonators some time ago.
Se casó, ha tenido hijos y se estableció en la aldea de antes. Probablemente que lo rechace.
Any options?
Quinto, the North's most famed safecracker. Arrest warrants out on him in Kedwin, Lyria, Angrin and Kavir. Sadly, he got nabbed a few days back by one Hans of Sidaris.
Este lo conocimos.
I know the man. Slew an arch-griffin for him. Mean fiend, pretty much.
Hans or the beast?
Both, actually. So I'd have to rip one from his cozy home, the other from a cozy cage. Need to think about it.
Hostia, mola, ¿eh? Podemos ahí escoger.
What's this about culling the patrols? Told you, no one dies.
Easy. I don't want anyone's death. Just need some folk to be temporarily indisposed.
Spit it out.
You've got to approach the garrison's cook. Convince him to spike the soldiers' nosh with something to keep some of them bedridden. 1 in 2, let's say. Wouldn't want to raise suspicions.
Know the formula for a potion that might do the trick.
There. See? Brew up a bit of that. Hit the town, find the cook, then convince him to do you a favour. I don't know, cast a spell, toss him some coin. You could also use your fists.
Vale.
All right, I'm off. Got a bit to do.
As do I. Get it all done, and we'll meet back here.
What then?
Then, we'll bugger horsed up, down and sideways, all together.
Queda muy bien, la música de fondo esta. Vale. Entrada de personaje actualizada, desconocido. Vale, vale. Y vaya Lingalo, a ver. Bueno, espérate que me vaya saliendo los personajes y ahora los leo. ¿Ya? Vale, a ver. Glosario, personajes... esto ya lo vimos. Este es el que no quiero llamarle, porque haría mucho ruido. Este es lo que hemos hablado. Esta me mola. Este es el tío que hemos dicho, que es un hijo puta. El Hugo Hoff. Quinto. Estos dos están encarcelados, creo que digo. Vale. Misión. Convence a Casimir de que participe. Ve el campamento. Normalmente es... El ladrón de cajas fuertes puede abrirlas con sigilo o pueden ser reducidas a cenizas por un experto de demoliciones. Es inigualable maestro de primer método. Era quinto. El mejor ladrón de cajas fuertes del norte, Yaruga. El especialista adecuado para el segundo es Casimir, un enano procedente de Mahakam. Vale. ¿Dónde queda eso? ¿Me lo pone aquí? Ve el campamento y habla con Quinto. No, yo quiero a Casimir. Que Quinto ya tiene su familia. A este. Vale. A ver. Por acá. Se ha vuelto loco. Os dije que acabaría así. ¿Qué pasó? Mejor fidelidad que fue de eso.
Master Casimir, toss aside the torch, gods!
Piss off then!
What the fuck?
Fuck off! You'll not tell me what to do!
Este es el enano. What the fuck?
What's going on here?
Ain't it plain? Master Casimir sat upon his roof. Claims he'll blow himself to bits.
Bought the wench pearls, silks, satins, and how the fuck she repaid me? Made me a heat banger!
Lo de formar familia no le ha salido bien. Hablaré con él.
I'll try to talk some sense into him.
But if he should grow angered...
The wench demanded a canopied bed and got it. Silver tableware, she said. Got that too. Lacking nothing, not a thing. What the fuck else was I to give her?
Doubt he can grow any angrier.
Hail military, our hallowed mother, keep us from evil.
What kind of knob you got? Likely come to poke my Euphemia, eh? Well, you're late. She's gone.
No, I just...
Postmaster said the same. Denied all. Swore on the balls of his gods. And the Egypt I am, I believe the bugger. 3 years they bumped a bit under my nose, then ran off. My granddad told it right. Not a bloke out there doesn't want to get between a dwarf wench's trotters.
Get down, now.
What? Oh. Coming. I'm coming.
Me ahorro tiempo.
So, what is it you wanted?
Want you to open a door, permanently, so it won't close again.
I see. And what might you find on the other side of this door?
A reward. Big one, to be split. Enough for everyone.
If it'd come a week past, I'd have sent
Te
you the
habría
fuck
mandado a
away.
tomar por culo, pero ahora no tengo nada que perder.
Now I've nothing to lose.
Perfecto. Pues te
What's
cogemos
I'm
a
to
este
do?
entonces. Perfecto.
Out of the herbalist who lives near Oxenfurt. Go there and ask for yarrow extract. Learn all you need to know. Clear?
as a Mahakaman Highland Stream.
Perfecto. Ya tenemos uno para abrir la puerta. A ver. Quiero ir a por la chica. Que la chica me mola. A ver. Esta es Evangeline. Pues llego antes. Llego antes con el caballo. Sardinilla. ¿Dónde está Sardinilla? Ahí está. Jugando con las ocas. Si es que...
Come on, Roach.
A ver. Ahí va.
Slow now.
Ahí está. Tenemos que mirar lo de la armadura viperina, a ver cuánto cuesta de crear. Es muy cara. Epa. ¿Quieres dejar de sacar la espada, tontito?
Whoa there, Roach.
Mira, ahí está.
The minute we're in trouble, you make me responsible for getting us out. As in Maribor. Remember Maribor?
Dove, please don't change the subject.
Mind if I do?
That depends. Who might you be?
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher. You Eveline Gallo, the Ermine?
Only to friends.
Calm down, Merrin. No need to puff up. And you, talk. What do you want?
Rather talk eye to eye.
Eveline conceals nothing from me, and...
And you were to help set up the benches. Immediately.
But...
Very well. Once again, what do you want?
Got a job for you.
Truly? Of what nature?
Anonymous performance. No audience. At a certain auction house. Pays as much as you can carry.
You've none of a Fink's features. But you see, I've a problem.
Let me guess. There's a monster needs killing.
Somewhere, certainly. But not here. May I finish? Or would you... See, we were to do a show. The tickets have all sold. Alas, our friend and colleague, Hawkeye Van, well, he's gone blind. Drank some hooch from a questionable source.
¿Cómo cojones al beber algo te quedas ciego? Venga.
The crowd awaits. So either we find a replacement for him, or we shall have to return the coin. All good and fine.
Una forma de decirlo.
I think I know where this is going.
And I shall get straight to the point. Stand in for Van, and I shall help you.
What do I have to do? Jump through some flaming hoops?
No. Shoot your crossbow, hit a target.
Vale.
Not a bad shot with my crossbow. Why not? I'm in.
Splendid. So, shall we begin? Folk have grown nervous.
What? Mean now? No rehearsals?
What's there to rehearse? You're to shoot and hit a target.
Bueno. Vale.
All right.
Venga, va.
Do or die. Let's begin.
That
Hola,
I
Dartis.
like.
Que aproveche, tío. Muchas
boldly
gracias.
Dares, damn the risks. Come.
Sí, yo ahora, en cuanto hagamos esta misión,
good folk, the highlight of our
acabaremos.
program. Standing before you, Geralt of Rivia,
vencedor de los torneos de puntería de Angre,
Dolblathana
y
and
Lombide.
Lobinden.
Madre mía, vaya pinta que tienen esos.
What? But I...
Shh, Geralt, grab your crossbow and get to work.
Madre mía.
What's the hold up? Shoot! Are you completely daft?
Vale. ¿Dónde está el otro?
We end with an audacious feat by Geralt of Rivia. We thank you for attending and hope to see you soon.
Very easy, bruh.
It's a shame that man didn't shoot the elf. That would have been brilliant.
You know, I doubted I'd emerge from that ordeal in one piece. Fine work, Geralt.
Hombre, en verdad te disparé, pero...
One performance down. What of the next?
Vale.
Herbalist has a hut near here. Ring a bell? Go see him and ask for some yarrow extract.
Ooh, a mystery.
Me encanta.
Adore mysteries. Till later, Witcher.
Perfecto. Encantadora la chica. Vale. Preparar una mezcla purificadora que debilita a los soldados redenanos. Vale, esto es en alquimia, que nos dieron la receta ya. A ver. Alcor no creo. Misiones tendría que estar, ¿no? Sí, aquí está. Mezcla. Listo. Usa tus sentidos brujos para escuchar la conversación de los soldados redenianos que patrullan en el para averiguar dónde se encuentra el cocinero. Vale. A ver. Debería de... Esto. Bueno, marco este mismo, que estamos cerca. Tenemos punto de encuentro y listo. A ver, para allá. Madre mía, vaya voz de la mujer esa, ¿no? Muy guapa, pero vamos, la voz. Súper mal. A ver. Nada, lo que te digo, prepararemos el golpe y lo dejaremos para el siguiente día. Que como quien dice, vamos a hacer 4 horitas y no he cenado ni he ido al lavabo ni nada. A ver. Vale, podemos hacer TP aquí y entrar. Nada, pero vamos más rápido desde aquí. Vale. Vamos para allá. Vale.
What do you have to say?
Lance Corporal
Estás demasiado cerca.
Lance Corporal Václav. How'd that prick
¿Cómo ha acabado aquí el capullo como el soldado de primera? Se ofreció como voluntario y dice que tuvo que sobornar a los médicos para que lo dejase. ¿Está loco o qué? Esta declaración no superó las pruebas, parece ser. Pero pagar un pastizal para entrar al ejército, creía que a mi edad nada podía sorprenderme.
Nothing about the cook.
Vaya. Vale. Parece que dentro sí que... Pero no me van a dejar pasar. Sí, sí me dejan. No, no me dejan.
What do you have to say?
¿Qué lo preguntas? Casarte y entrar en una dinastía como esa sería como vivir a cuerpo de rey. Ajá. Ya mejor que no te tomes tan interés en los bordes. Créeme. Solo te pueden traer problemas amigos o personas.
Nothing interesting.
Vale. Probemos para allá.
What do you have to say?
Fish chowder for supper today.
That true? Who told you?
No one. Came through the western gate the morning. Saw Martin on the pier, rod in hand, fishing.
Oh! That's the right treasure he is. No griping about poor supplies. Just the gumption to enrich our gruel.
Nah, aye.
If
only you go a bit lighter on the garlic.
Pier near the western gate. Should be easy enough to find.
Vale, perfecto. O sea, vamos para allá. Sabemos dónde está el cocinero. Parara. Seguramente es el burdel, ¿no? Que dice cerca del muelle. Ah, no, no, no es el del burdel. Es más para allá. A ver.
Keep that up and I'll crack your skull open.
¿Aquí? Ah, porque tendré que estar aquí de día. Vale, espérate. Meditamos. Claro, de noche no está. Ahí está.
Must be the cook. Good day. Fish biting?
Aye, they're biting.
What about you?
What's that?
Got this mixture. Pay you to pour it in the soup for the boys at the garrison on my signal. Nothing dangerous about it. Most they'll think is that the fish wasn't exactly fresh.
No le va a
Cost
gustar.
you, mate.
¿Ves?
Something dear.
Me ayudarás gratis.
Asking a lot. Too much. How about you do this free of charge, huh? Out of the kindness of your heart.
Aye, I'll help. Out of kindness.
Wait for the signal, and mum's the word. Understood?
Vale, igual voy a pagar 400 pavos. Venga ya. Por cierto, lo que ganamos en el... ¿Cómo se llama eso? En las subastas. A ver. Ah, mira. Es una máscara. Gafas que pertenecieron al profesor asesino a sueldo. A ver. LOL. Érame. LOL. Qué hipster. Qué hipster. A ver. Compramos otra cosa, si no recuerdo mal. Una estatuilla. Aquí no está. En artesanía no creo que tendría que estar aquí, ¿no? A ver... Estatuilla de lagarto. No lo sé, no lo veo, ¿eh? Era una estatuilla de un cuervo. Aquí está. Objeto necesario para cumplir una misión. ¿Cuánta? Pero no sé qué misión será. Como no sé, a lo mejor hay alguna misión con el conde Romilly que está buscando esta estatuilla, a lo mejor. No sé. Y el cuadro, por cierto, el cuadro que compramos, ¿dónde está también? Porque aquí no estaba. A ver, cuadro, ¿dónde está el cuadro? Porque esto es la... sí, esto es lo de Jennifer. El cuadro de Van Gogh, aquí está. Paisaje pintado por Van Gogh. Bueno, Van Gogh. Examinar. Ahí está. Qué bonito, tío. Vale, pues nada. Seguimos. Cabaña del arborista para preparar el robo. Vale, pues lo dejamos aquí entonces. Epa. ¿Puedo vender algo, por cierto? Antes de cerrar el streaming. Sí. Mira, incluso me gustaría guardarme este. Tiene bastantes buenas estadísticas y 5 más de daño. Pero podemos vender estas. La ballesta y estas dos espadas. Aunque no vamos a sacar mucho dinero. Nah, en principio vamos a dejarlo así. Vamos a reparar la armadura y todo eso. También podemos mirar cuánto cuesta craftear la armadura viperina que hemos comprado. Y ya de paso pues vendemos eso y ya está. A ver. Inventario. Vamos a ponernos oro adicional. Armero. Greetings again. Seguime el género. Me vendo estas espadas, la ballesta. Y esto hemos dicho de quedárnoslo. Bueno, la de pantalones de caza lo puedo dejar. Vale. Reparamos todo. Y artesanía. A ver. Botas viperinas. Felinas, rastreador, botas de gente de lisos. No me sale. Coraza, armada de grifo, disen, felina, lobuna mejorada, superior, chaqueta de cuero de guerrero. No sale, ¿eh? Qué raro. Si lo compramos. Es muy raro esto. A ver, en guanteletes. Vamos, era armadura de piperina. O sea, me acuerdo sí o sí. Y está grabado. A ver, a lo mejor lo tengo. A ver. Carta de salvoconducto. No sé, ya lo miraré por internet. No sé por qué, pero no sale la armadura que hemos conseguido por compra. Ay. Pues nada, gente, lo dejaremos ya por hoy. Hemos hecho casi 4 horas de directo. Le hemos dado mucha caña. Así que nada. Vamos a ver quiénes estamos. Y si hay alguien que esté haciendo directo para haceros un hosteito. Que ya toca cenar y esas cosas. Recuerdo que, a ver, estamos a jueves. El domingo a lo mejor haremos directo. No estoy seguro, pero a lo mejor hacemos. Y como siempre, los horarios los tenéis abajo. Información del canal y Discord del canal. Y nada. Muchas gracias por los apoyos tanto de host como de follows. De los nuevos seguidores, vagabundos. Y por estar conmigo. Así que nada. A ver. Mira, sí. Está Bacapau haciendo directo. Así que hacemos un joseadito y listo. Un placer como siempre. Y hasta pronto.